Big day in Washington Commanders land. Adam Peters is absolutely cooking. It's the Burgundy Breakdown here to break down everything the Washington Commanders have done through the first 3 days of free agency. Let's talk about it. How you know what time it is, ladies and gentlemen? It is a huge day in Commanders land. It's your man Juan Gotti, to my immediate left, John. Up top left, he said he's from Maryland today. Is my man Reedie, and then Z. We're collectively the Burgundy Breakdown, fellas. How we doing today? As you know, you can tell I ain't hiding it.
Now, for the record, I can never be from Maryland, but I will rep University of Maryland for the day.
He said it.
Never be from Maryland, the city.
He said it, Z. He said it, Z. I ain't just make that up.
I'm repping the University of Maryland today.
Okay. Respect.
I let him clear that up.
But how we doing, y'all? It's amazing.
Hey,
amazing,
I mean,
amazing.
How you feeling, John?
I'm excited.
Yeah,
John. We got new pieces, offense, defense. We brought back some special teams. Adam said, if we're gonna bring the money, if we're gonna send the house, then you got to turn a little bit of Shane McMahon. Oh, damn the sound.
Pop your shit.
Here comes the
Come
money.
on, audio man. Come on.
My audio.
Not Crash Out Poppy is excited.
Hey, money. Hey, guess what? Money don't matter if your money don't talk. And he's spending money, fam. Money on these free agents. Days 1, 2, and 3. Philly, Jaguars, Brown. Couldn't be us. We spending money out. We got bread for once in our lifetime. We got money.
Mm-hmm.
But hold on. Speaking about money, shout out Chris Carter 974 for the
super chat.
Appreciate you, brother.
Yeah, we're winning off the field.
Man, this is
Bruce Allen winning off the field.
Is this a stretch to say this is the greatest offseason I've done seen in my life?
Hold your horses, Juan. It's not that. It's not yet.
Well, that Deion and all them year was way more exciting. I know it didn't work out, but the excitement.
If we're talking on paper, though,
that year, X's and O's.
That year that we had a 7th pick though too, like you know what I'm saying. That's that you got to add that in there too.
We had that.
Hey, let me look it up. We had
either way. AB cooking.
Come on, man.
He started out getting out the gates. He was getting smoked out the gates.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, like it is good to hear that he was in the mix. But to keep hearing that we fell short with these, top targets, it was just getting old. And it was like, damn, like, what the hell are we doing? Like, what is it? Like, is it a narrative about us or what's not working out? And then, boom, we start,
making moves.
He started cooking. So,
I mean, as it says on screen, we have the three top targets. We were already in the mix for each one of them. We had the top offer for Alec Pierce. He said, I'm staying home, becoming the number one after Mike Pittman got traded to Pittsburgh. Hendrickson got signed today after having a 7-team scramble for him. Baltimore came out the victor. And then we had Linderbaum. We were heavily interested. We made an offer. He took $27 million per year in the sit and said he was 60 guaranteed. So, we had names on all of our boards that we wanted, and money was high for these three.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
money was high, but
definitely was.
I can't say I'm all that mad we missed out on them though. Like for the money they got, we took each of those contracts and spread it between 3 different people. If we're gonna be completely honest, like Pierce was 4 for $116. Well, you cut that into 4, so that's half of our free agent list right there. Hendrickson 4 for 112. Linderbaum 3 for 81. That's one of our free agent contracts. We'll talk about him in a second, but as much as it's not the big sexy names, the big top targets, I'm not completely mad we missed out on these three.
Yeah, I would say if the only one that I would say where I would be mad that we missed out on was Linderbaum, but not at that price.
Yep.
I went in. Trey was basically kind of like the number one, free agent I wanted us to sign and thought we still was going to do it. And to hear that we was in the mix, but it came down to, like they said, when Baltimore situation kind of shifted and he chose to go there. But he was allegedly on the way here. And yeah, the Pierce thing, like first day, you trying to swing and get the best free agent out there. And we missed it. So it was just like, I'm not going to worry too much about it. I am still questioning, all right, what the hell we doing, in a wide receiver room, because we end up missing out on Dobbs, who we were supposedly, allegedly in the mix on as well. So the jury's still out, but I like I've been saying, Aiyuk is a lock. And at first, all day I've been saying Reek and Aiyuk. But I think more recently, realistically, it would be Reek and Diami.
Well, Reek went to Philadelphia, my friend.
I mean, not Reek. I'm talking about Reek Hill. Reek Hill.
Oh,
Tyreek. Talking wide receiver.
Tyreek. Oh, I'll take Aiyuk over Tyreek.
I'm talking about both.
Why was that? Why'd you have that visceral reaction when he said something about Aiyuk, John? But talk about it.
Both. He's going over. Aiyuk is a lock, John.
I know it's a lock, and I'm just like, I want the keys to get out. I don't want Aiyuk here.
Why you don't want?
I don't care that he's Jayden's boy. I don't really care for all that. Look, he has spent damn near 2 years injured. Don't want to be in San Fran. Don't want to play for San Fran. Don't want to talk to his teammates. Don't want to talk to his ownership. Had to forfeit millions of dollars to leave the place and speed doing 105 past Levi Stadium. Maybe he is the reason why they keep getting injured with that damn electrical plant right next to the stadium. You never know. I think there are better fish to fry than someone who hasn't played with Jayden, mind you, in 4 or 5 years, give or take.
List the better fish.
I'm about to say what?
It would have been.
You want snapper?
I'll take tilapia and salmon while you're at it.
Tilapia is not a real fish. But again, go ahead, keep it moving. Come on, John. Come on, John. Make your point. We want to hear your point, John. All of you, we're riding your coattails.
Hey, we were in the mix for Romeo Dobbs. Obviously, didn't get him. We were in the mix for. Honestly, I think we should have spent some money and see what could have gone for Mike Evans at this rate, because he got paid by.
Not to cut you off, but this is going to be one of them shows for Reedie today. You said there are bigger fish to fry. So what are the bigger fish? Don't name me some aforementioned players that are off the board. Talk about the ones that are on the board. That's what I'm talking. That's what I'm getting to.
If I'm bringing in Brandon Aiyuk, I'm bringing back Deebo Samuel. If I'm bringing in Brandon Aiyuk, I might as well go see what I can get for a Juan Jennings. If I'm bringing in this man, I might as well go kick the tires on, Van Jefferson at this rate. I go kick the tires bringing in Brandon Cooks. Kick the tires on Marquez Valdez-Scantling. Kick the tires on a Gabriel Davis. Kick the tires on a Devin Duvernay. I just need other guys.
That's a nasty word over Aiyuk.
I don't care.
Oh my God, you just
taking him over Aiyuk. I'll put wanted wide receiver from taking Aiyuk.
Why?
Give a reason.
It ain't what you just said. Why? Like, what you think? What you think he?
2 years on the in the reserve list.
Okay.
Hold on, y'all are now about to kill me for not wanting Aiyuk, but y'all were glazing.
We're telling you who's better.
Talent wise, what does Reedie say every year about this time of year? Weapons. Give me weapons.
We argued for that last year. Weapons. We didn't get it. We need to make the right move.
Ain't no damn weapons. These is third and fourth receivers.
Yes.
What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Now, if you talked about some of the people that were previously that went or whatever, okay, it could have been a a kind of an argument made, but not who's on the table now. And then the whole point about, I'm gonna let you finish your point, but the whole point about the 2 years and then not talking to management, not talking to his teammates, we don't know what was happening in the building, why he was disgruntled. Shit happens every day. Like I was just talking to my father-in-law not too long ago, and he was telling me about he got into it with somebody at his job. He had to walk away because he was gonna put his hands on him. So you don't know what's going on in the building. You know what I'm saying? Like shit don't work out sometimes. The grass ain't always green because we think you making millions of dollars. That is, they just supposed to just be quiet and just shut the fuck up. Life don't work that way. So that's my point, my rebuttal to what you're saying. But the players that you mentioned, they're not better than Aiyuk. I don't want Aiyuk here either. So let me just be clear on that. I'm saying I'm with you on that. I don't want him here. Like a year ago, maybe if we would have traded for him. But if he comes, I wouldn't be necessarily disappointed. But I don't think he's injured like that, like you're reporting on that, because I think that's cap. I don't think he's injured. Well, go ahead.
He might not be injured. I'm just like even if we got it, I'm gonna go here saying, all right, I'm supposed to be excited about this. Like I'd be more excited for Rashad White, and I'm still just like on him. We got him a young weapon, and we'll get to him later. There are phenomenal weapons in the draft. You would have thought this was a full-fledged armory with the amount of weapons in this coming draft. Like I think we could draft one and be immediately better in the third round, be immediately better than what Aiyuk is going to give us. Deebo had 707 touchdowns with 2 different quarterbacks, 1.5 offensive minds, and about 1.5 offensive lines. And I'd still bring him back over Aiyuk.
All right. So let me go ahead and chime in on this right here, because John, your point isn't wrong. I don't know where Z stands at, but I'm with you and Reedie. I didn't want Brian and Aiyuk originally, right? But as I often do, because I love this team and I like listening to people. So they kind of started to persuade me to accepting it. I was big on not wanting them here for them very reasons that you listed. But like Reedie just said, that just kind of changed my mindset as well. We don't know, just because we see that they're $1 million in a $1 million job and career field, shit still happens. They're real people. You don't know what's been going on behind closed doors. Because when Lake Lewis was on the show with Rio Robertson, he said, quote unquote, there's other 49er players that also feel the same way as Brandon Aiyuk. So, but I did not want him here originally. I wanted us to go after someone else. But like they just said, at this point, he's probably the best remaining free agent, not named Tyreek Hill. And when you talk about other guys, I was hoping you would have been more on the list of like De'Ami Brown or Marquise Hollywood Brown or somebody like that, or just somebody better. But when you start throwing in them other names like Gabe Davis, bro, he hasn't done shit since the playoffs like 5 years ago. That's where I'm like, hold on, I can't necessarily. You said Devin Duvernay, my guy. Like, what are we talking about? That's when I'm like, but your point is you didn't want Brandon Aiyuk, and I was on the same type timing, but at this point, bro, it's kind of like it's inevitable. I don't think I necessarily was happy with it. I just accepted it. Like it's gonna happen, so it ain't like I'm going to root against him, because let's call it what it is. He's 27, 28 years old. Bro, if he comes here and turn up and at the start of the season, I'm gonna be like, oh yeah, let's go. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna own up to him and say, yeah, I didn't want him originally, but so I get your point on that end. But at this point, like, it's gonna happen. And now you look at this offense on paper: Terry McLaurin, Brandon Aiyuk, whenever it happens, Chig, Okonkwo, bro, we're getting Jeremiah Love. Like, it's so obvious. We're not in the running back market. We don't have C-Rod no more, who just signed a 2-year. Shout out to my guy. I'm so mad we're not getting him back, but I totally understand it, because he just got a bag for 2 years in Jacksonville. Shout out to C-Rod. We literally only have Bill. They're more likely not going to bring back J-Mac. And the only threat to get Jeremiah Love from us is Tennessee. If he gets past Tennessee at 4, he's ours. But that's all I got to say right now.
Yeah, I say, John, well, just in general, I wanted Aiyuk last year or whenever the shit started coming about. The way things happened in San Fran, it was a little tricky, but I wasn't really caught up into, you know what I mean, all the ins and outs and the details, but it does look funny in the light. So, but that's this aspect of, okay, Jayden's his best friend. Who knows him best? Jayden knows Jayden's smart. He's calculated. You know what I mean? He knows what's on the line. And if you vouching for your man and he janky, then, you know what I mean, you playing with five. So I trust that Jayden ain't putting us in harm's way in a sense, because he also coming up in year 3. Like, you know what I mean? Candy made a little emphasis the other night. Like, it's year 3. Everybody is being evaluated, and she said it like 4 or 5 times. So we know what she's saying. So at the end of the day, like, I trust it. I'm gonna trust it. And to be able to, you know, get him on a prove it type deal for the low, like we're hearing. I mean, it's numbers, it's rumors. Nobody knows for sure, but you hearing numbers like $8 million, 1 year, $8 million prove it deal. Like, man, fuck that. Sign me up. Because it's like, who else is better? I mean, you can argue Tyreek Hill. And who else? Now, like I said, Aiyuk and Diami. I mean, Robertson. I want to, you know, Aiyuk and Mike Evans. It was always going to be Aiyuk, but at this point, I think the next best would probably be either Aiyuk and Reek or Aiyuk and Diami, and go from there, because we need the speed.
Z, I'm gonna go ahead and crush your dreams.
Yeah,
we're not getting Tyreek.
I mean, I know. I'm just saying, like, you know, far-fetched. I already know.
I mean, like, but if we did, that would be fucking amazing.
It'd be amazing. Like,
that would.
All chips are in.
That would, but honestly, I don't think we're gonna get him. But also, he's not gonna get signed until like June or July, or like let's say
no,
because he's not healthy and no one's geeking for him right now. No. So he'll eventually go. He's going to end up on a Super Bowl contending team, though. Like, he's not going to go to a team that's rebuilding. At 32 years old, like, and a guy that's already said he was close to retirement, he's going to try to go to a team that's close to a Super Bowl. I don't know why I got Baltimore in my head for some reason. Like, they always just sneaky doing something like that. But I wouldn't mind Tyreek Hill, but it just doesn't seem realistic at this point. And then how we're moving at the receiver position. But then again, it's like we have been willing to give big money to these receivers. They're just not picking us. Like, even Romeo Dobbs didn't pick us. And as I think Carter said, he's like, and I agree with him, he didn't pick us because he wants to be a receiver one. He's not going to come here and be a 3 behind Aiyuk and Terry. And quite frankly, that's where he belongs, if I'm being honest. So I'm not mad at him for chasing the bag and going to be the number 1 in New England, but this would have been a perfect spot for Dobbs. But I don't know if I was willing to pay him 60 or 70 million, however much he got. But then again, like I said, we are at 7. Like, you can get Carter, you can get Jordan Tyson. Like, there's so much we can do at the receiver position that it's still kind of a lot to play with. If I had to take a guess right now, it'd probably be Brandon Aiyuk, and I do have a feeling that De'Ami Brown is gonna come back. I really do.
Yeah, I hate to bust your bubble, Juan, but that ain't happening. I don't want nothing to do with.
You keep saying it ain't happening.
Playoff, De'Ami, whatever y'all want to call it. I do not want nothing with him. I say we should go get and bring him back home. It seems like it's the theme of today. It's the theme of the day.
Who are you talking about?
He's my
Go get another Merlin guy. Go get another Merlin guy.
Don't do that to me.
Go ahead and bring him on home. I mean, Stefon Diggs and Aiyuk and Terry would be crazy.
Yeah, don't do that to me.
Go get him. We on the Merlin theme today, Z. We don't want to hear all that. We on the Merlin theme today. Go get Diggs. Go get them Turks. Go bring them Turks home.
Trying to be on baller alert.
How am I trying to be on baller alert?
I'm saying fucking with Diggs. I'm just saying he gonna have those type media sites talking about.
It's fine. It's fine. He's in the stage of his career. That's perfect. It's perfect.
Don't do
Terry,
that.
Aiyuk, you know what I'm saying? Chig, and you go get Jeremiah Love. We cooking with
last year I was with it. I don't know about this year. It's just the drama. I thought he matured, bro.
We already in the drama house. We gonna go get Aiyuk. So,
well, I guess I can't say nothing because I'm saying go get Reek. So I guess they all got drama.
They all got drama.
Respect. I real back. Respect.
Don't do it to me, Reedie. Don't get me to believe it.
But if you talk about the best of the, if you talking about the better of the three, I would say Diggs will be.
Diggs is better than DeAndre.
I mean, you saying over DeAndre?
Oh yeah,
yes,
for sure.
Yeah.
Leaps and bounds.
If I'm going to get anybody to be Diggs,
I'm with you. Don't get me to believing because that's what I did. You know,
I'm dispelling any comments, any myths about going to get somebody in the first round as far as a receiver goes. J Love, come on home, J Love. Reedie been saying this for how many months? Come on home, Love.
I ain't about to let you steal the spotlight, Reedie. We all been saying that. No, don't just try to say you.
We better stop that right now. Stop that right now, because John definitely wasn't sold.
Oh my!
Juan, you was straddling the fence a little bit.
No, I was not.
No, I'm talking. Hit me out. You were straddling the fence when I first said it. I think you came on like a week or two later. You kind of was like, yeah, he right. But when if we go back and pull up the tape, the first time I said it, y'all wasn't sold on. Y'all was looking at me like I'm crazy. Like, oh yeah, we need all these defenses. Da. What did I say? What did Reedie say? And this is the show that I'm going to do it. Pop my shit. What did I say about free agency? It was going to be a defense fest, right? Mm-hmm. Reedie knows. Reedie knows. Where Mike at? My man Mike at. Tell him, Mike, stop playing.
Where Mike at?
I gotta find that tape because I don't recall.
No, I'm not saying that you said. You never said that you didn't like it. But you was giving the vibes, your body language.
Yeah, you know how you be like,
you didn't say it.
Like,
I'm just trying to remember, like it's out there, so I gotta just, before I just say yeah, I did or I didn't, I gotta, because then we know we didn't take Jeremiah Love without Mark, because who we take? Z? I don't remember.
Yeah, I think y'all took Jeremiah Love with y'all took him, but we.
What's up, nah, Mo?
That was after his statement.
The initial statement that I said,
probably like 3 weeks after.
Yeah.
Oh no, I don't know. If
John still ain't sold. John still ain't sold. So don't come over now, John. Stay over there on that Bailey train that you on.
He's not even gonna be there, John.
Yeah. Stay on that Bailey train. Stay over there. Don't come over now because the chips fell. You know what I'm saying? Everything lining up a little bit like Reedie said it was going to line up. Don't come over now. Now we don't need you over here. It's Reedie, Juan, and Z.
Hey, I'll do whatever I damn well please. Thank you very much.
Hey, we signed them pass rushes. John over there ripping sheets up. Fucking Mark.
Number 9.
All the paper up his. He probably got balled up paper all over his fucking room.
Speaking of that,
hold up. Speak of an edge rusher. We just signed another one. Charles and former Chief Charles and we reached a 1 year, $7 million deal with the Washington Commanders.
Wait, say that one more time.
Charles, I'm pulling up. Defensive end. Got another one.
28 years old.
From Kansas City.
Spots on the D
Kansas
line.
City.
23 career sacks.
Okay, for a 1 year, $4 million deal. Upside of 7.
Pull that up, John.
Upside of 7.
Jordan Schultz.
Yep.
Dang, Jordan Schultz. He beat Adam Peters. I mean, he beat Adam Schefter, Ian Rappaport, and I'll be reported.
Yeah, Schultz. Yeah.
I'm refreshing. I ain't getting nothing from Nikki or John Kime or none of them. They probably like it's a 1 year, $4 million. We ain't gearing.
Oh, hold up. Let me zoom this in.
One thing I learned from like this stuff like this, the insiders for the Commanders don't be on it first. They're never on. I said that the other day on the show. They're never on it. They get it from the national media guys.
Mm-hmm. The Commanders are signing former Chiefs defensive lineman Charles O. We're gonna call him Charles O. So 1 year, $4 million.
Charles O.
He's a pass rusher. Was he just a D lineman?
It says he can do a lot.
They play multiple spots on the line.
Well, so it looks like Dorance is out the door.
You think so?
They keep him.
Ooh,
this is his final.
That's a good question.
This is his final year of his deal. Maybe that knee ain't.
I don't know if Dorance is a fit for that defense. I don't think he's fast enough. But I mean, He's solid, but I don't.
Now that you said that, that's
Yeah,
a good
I
point.
just been thinking like I don't know if he's
'Cause
fast enough. He keeps talking about quick defense.
our two pass rushers are speedy now. If you want to think about it, with Oweh. Well, I wouldn't say they're like crazy speedy, but they're more. At least Calebon is. He's more known for his speed. Then you think about Tim. You think about Tim Settle, who we just brought in. Come on, we got the Penguin back. You know, he was also more known for his quickness as a defensive lineman. So that's a good point. He is on the final year of his deal. I don't know if I don't know how that knee is recovering, if he'll be ready by week 1. That's an interesting take. That's an interesting take. Now that we're on guys that we're signing, might as well bring up everybody, John.
Yeah.
Re-signees, signings, all that. Damn, your graphics is like that. Hold on, we've been chastising John all night. Let's go ahead and give him some props for these graphics at least. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate you.
You know,
you got to do your own sound
effects. My bad, Kyber. But I just had to hold him to the fire on that one. My bad.
This is nice. This is everybody.
And it's a $4 million deal.
Yeah,
it's $4 million up to 7.
Up to 7.
That's not bad at all.
And he's 28. So obviously no Eddie Goldman coming back, no show and Dave coming back, no Carl Davis. We're free from the Carl Davis trap, man. But okay, free agents re-signed. Obviously Tress he should just have a lifetime until he don't want to kick anymore. He should just be here every single year. It'll end up. Is that it? Nah, he ain't because he got Jayden number. Never mind. Jayden got his number. I was gonna say this may sound crazy, but I feel like he deserved to go into the Ring of Fame. I'm gonna just go ahead and say it. Yes, he stabilized our punting situation since like 2014, maybe
14, like 15 area.
Yes, I'm gonna just go. I don't know if they put punters in that, but like he deserves some recognition when he retires. Obviously we brought back Nick Allegretti. Of course, that's the interesting one. That's my guy. Of course, everybody knows.
He said Allegretti the first time. He said it right the first time. He's Allegretti all for 2 years.
For real? Damn, I didn't know I was butchering it like that.
Definitely Allegretti.
Yeah, y'all had me looking wild. Y'all ain't say Juan. You supposed to say it like, all right. But this is an interesting one because obviously we know with them being interested in Tyler Linderbaum goes to show you that they don't want to start Nick at center, but he's more so if they can't find somebody. Yeah, so we got him. We brought back Andrew Wiley, of course, who single-handedly turned his career around here in Washington after the horrible start it was with Eric Bieniemy. He has found himself at home here, signing a 2-year extension. Treylon Burks, who I just thought about recently, 20 minutes ago when I was recording that video with no sound, he's teaming back up with Chig. So that's very interesting. He kind of is the wild card of this because we talk about us needing receivers as we still do, but if this man pans out, bro, he's only 25.
Number 4.
I said bring him back.
Number 4.
Yeah, 4 right now. But if he blossoms into
he will be the number 4. To your point, he would be the number 4 if we go out and bring it. Hypothetically speaking, if say we got Cheeto, we got Aiyuk and Cheeto or Aiyuk and Diggs, he would be the number 4 receiver. He's falling in
4, Luke at the 5, Jaylen at the 6.
Yeah, Jalen Lane's a specialist. I don't count him as a receiver. He's a 6th receiver.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just thinking more trajectory and futuristic wise. Like, yeah, right now he'll be 4, but like if they can unlock him, man, he's a former 1st round pick. Right?
You can still unlock a number 4 and him contribute a lot.
Nah, for sure. I'm just saying from the simple point of what we can look like in a year or 2 from now. Say we brought in Aiyuk, right? He's 27, 28. Right, you got now your 3 receivers is Terry, Treylon. I'm thinking about next year if he resigns.
Yeah,
you know. But then let's just
not to cut you off, but to the point, like what am I talking about? A cheetah may be a 2-year deal, but if we sign Diggs, that's a 1-year deal That's just like bringing
Sure.
back Deebo. If we brought back Deebo, that would be a 1-year deal.
Mhm.
It wouldn't be nothing crazy. Like I understand what you're saying about Burks, like the longevity that he has because he's still young. He's trending that way, but I think for going into this season, he would be great as a number 4, and I think he could flourish that way.
No, for sure. I definitely agree. Obviously, bring back Marcus Mariota. I said on a comment earlier when it was live on the Commanders channel, I said as long as 8 want to come back, bring him back. He's the perfect backup. He's the perfect fit for just this team. And as long as he wants to continue to play, continue to bring him back. The big one is Laremy Tunsil, 2-year, $60 million deal. Let me just say this about Laremy. This man lives a rapper lifestyle. I don't know if y'all follow him on Instagram or not, but this man lives like a rapper, bro. Throwing the money in the club and all that, all the chains. He's like that, bro. He's very much Trent Williams in terms of that. And not to glaze him, but man, that young, not young because he's old, but older. But that dude, for a big dude, he could dress, man. I can't even fake. He definitely got some swag to him. That was a must though. We already knew it, and the props to AP for getting that done early and not having it drag along like last year. And I really think as damaging as last year was from the Terry situation to the 5-12 record, it was kind of needed because I don't ever see us make them same mistakes again. Dietrich Wise, I felt like this was something that we kind of knew was going to happen, even though he only played 2 weeks. He was never really able to show what he was capable of. But I feel like that week 1 game versus the Giants was enough to see like he absolutely can be something. Drake Jackson, defensive end. This is interesting because I definitely think they're bringing him back with at worst to be a camp body. I don't think he's a guarantee to make this roster. But they're going to give him a fair shot, given the fact that they invested into him last year, and he kind of showed some signs of being healthy finally. And this is a young guy to add to this defensive end group, who's all of a sudden young as hell, right? We went from Von Miller and Preston Smith and all that to Caleb Vaughn, who's 26, Adafe, who's 27, and I think Drake Jackson's 25, 26 as well. Shy Tuttle, and also kicker Jake Moody, who has the potential to stabilize the kicking game. So those are all the re-signees. We can go to signings if y'all don't have anything to add to that. Tunsil got wide receiver, or I swear, bro.
He does. He does. He does.
Mm-hmm.
Who would you say on your list is your favorite re-signing?
Oh, for sure, with hands down.
I mean, outside of Laremy.
Oh, for sure. Y'all know who I'm gonna say. Go get that jersey. Nah, all right, for real.
Outside of Mariota too, because you already said it. My bad.
No, you already know he's gonna say. He's gonna say his guy.
I'm trolling. I ain't gonna say.
He better not say no damn Nicky. That's his real name. They call him Nicky.
Go ahead.
Treylon Burks, without a doubt. For the simple fact of the trajectory of what he can be. If he stays healthy, please, I want to see what he can be. Because again, the age is exactly where we want it to be. He's a former first-round pick. I mean, it seems to me he has the confidence. It seems to me he has the confidence because he said it in the the little podcast that they do with there's the next man up or something like that. He said it was disrespectful to have one-on-one coverage on that play where he caught the one-handed pass. Like it seems like that confidence is growing, man. If he can get that health down, I really think we have a strong chance to have, let's say, a receiver 2 of the future, man, because obviously we know I think Terry still got a good 3-4 years left. I know a lot of people want to push him out because he's 30 plus, but he's not your average 30-year-old guy. He literally came in the league at 24, 25. So Terry got a good 3 years left if all things go well. Then Treylon's still 25. And then maybe let's say we draft somebody use that 7 and then we draft somebody if it ain't love, right? Like there's so much you can do. But it would definitely be Treylon Burks for me.
Yeah, I would say Wise for what I said the other day, just to kind of see if he can come back and give some presence. Like I felt like he was trending in the right direction as far as like production. last year, but he ended up getting hurt. So to kind of see him rebound from that injury, come back, hopefully it works out for him. And I saw I seen the other day it was under $2 million. I'm like, damn, that's crazy. Like I had never. What is the vet minimum now? Like, it's got to be. I thought it was like $1.5 million.
The very, very vet minimum is like 125 or 1.25.
Okay, so he got just above that. Damn.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah. But I mean, sometimes it also depends on the position. Like sometimes vet minimums for a receiver would be like $6-7 million, and you're like, damn, we can pay him that much. You're like, oh no, that's just vet minimum.
I wonder what he made last year.
It's a good question.
I'm gonna look that up. But yeah, you got anybody on that list, Reedie?
I would say that. Yeah, I want to say Laremy, but I think. Yeah, I don't have nobody. I mean, Burks probably would be the one, but I was trying to use somebody that somebody didn't use. But I would say it would be Burks because of the upside. I thought, the 1 year deal, that was a good enough to prove it again, prove it in a full season. Let's see what you can do with a healthy Jayden Daniels, with a healthy, offensive line, what you can do with, other playmakers around you in a lesser role where it's not all on you. Can you come through on third down? Can you come through, on those underneath or in the goal line? It's those situations where we need to use your bigger body. Pause. So yeah, I would say him, and then probably Moody. But I do want to see some competition as it relates to the kicking game. And so we need to bring in at least 2 other kickers, or maybe look at the drafting a kicker. Like finally,
Trey smacking.
Trey smacking. Come on.
Where is he projected, John?
Reedie and Z and the Burgundy Breakdown. We do not condone anything talking about somebody that name.
Go ahead,
bro. When smacking,
go ahead.
Bro, okay, so when smacking bang it home from 60 to win the Super Bowl.
Man, it's crazy.
Now, where's he, John? Where's he mocked?
I came off on that one.
Where is he?
Kicker. He's probably the best kicker in the draft. I don't see most mocks taking a kicker in this round. So if we got lucky, we could go get him at 224 if we tried. If not, we could probably get him in like as soon as the draft ends. Send in the contract. You probably get him.
Think it'll go the whole draft with no kickers
and trying to undrafted free agent off the rip? It's going to be smacking
off the rip.
Yeah,
I think
it was Trey Smack. Y'all keep talking about
it's
smacking.
Trey Smack, but I don't care. I don't care.
It's smack. Damn, that lessened the aura. Damn, I thought it was smacking.
Andrew Cowpitz was franchised. By the Falcons.
Was franchise tagged.
So they're likely gonna get him a new deal or play him on a franchise.
Yep.
Trey Smack, that's trash. That just I don't even like that. I don't even want him no more. I thought his last name was Smacking. Trey Smack, that don't even hit the same. That's
Whoa!
ass.
Wow!
Hey yo!
My man said Trey Smack don't even hit the same. Wow!
Come on, come on. Hey, you reaching. You reaching when Reedie don't say nothing.
Nah, I'm appalled.
Damn. Reedie, I thought you was on my side.
It must be because you from Maryland.
Go ahead.
Hey, I was born in Washington. I was born in Washington Hospital Center and went to Oweh. So what?
I feel you. I understand what you're saying, but
you said
out of your own mouth, you consider yourself a Maryland nigga because you grew up in Maryland. You just was born.
I am. I'm trolling. I am. I am for sure.
He was born.
I ain't ducking it, but that ain't no such shit, bro.
He was just selling Maryland.
Bro said I'm from Virginia. Said I'm from Virginia. That fell out good.
Go ahead.
I won't bang with the Commonwealth. They be them troopers is crazy. They vicious.
But yeah, so like I had another question because is everybody out on Deebo?
I'm not.
No.
He was on my list.
Yeah, I'm
I'm
not
say.
At a
I'm
lesser,
not really out on him.
amount.
Yeah, I'm not really out on him, but it's like I do want
20 million.
more speed in that room.
Yeah. But I mean, there are still worse. Like I said bring Deebo back a while ago.
But does he fit in this offense?
Probably not.
Yeah, it's don't seem like
I'm not gonna say yeah, like his style of play, maybe, but him specifically might not. Maybe Deebo from 2019, probably, but like.
So my question is to the comments. They're talking about he don't fit the scheme, but like, what is the scheme? We don't know. It's a variation of multiple schemes, so we don't know how his specific scheme is going to piece those variables and those pieces together. Like, so we can't say yet. We haven't seen it yet. Now, once we get the training camp or a preseason game or something like that, then we can make those determinations on who doesn't fit and who fits and all of that. But we don't know. It's just speculation.
Yeah. I like that right there.
What?
I don't know how to pronounce it, so I ain't gonna say it. Y'all see it.
Merlin
DMV back.
Y'all see it representing.
Get Diggs. We'll bring University of Maryland Diggs on home.
Diggs gonna have the Commanders game looking like fucking BET Awards or some shit.
As long as he produces on the field, I don't care what he do.
Me neither. Stefon Diggs was like my favorite player before we got good players. So I'm always rocking with SD. John, you got good players. You got the graphics for
I am updating it as we speak.
Oh man, okay, you working.
Hey man, my computer trying to yell at me and I said shut the fuck up. So let's see, get my shit together.
Don't talk to that Joan like that, bro. That Joan gonna cut off on you and you're gonna be sick.
I mean, I'm sure it hasn't killed itself by now, but 5 years working, 5 years strong. So I'm getting the graphics pulled up.
Okay.
So for those who keep saying we signed Charles and win it, I'm working on it. All right.
AZ, why Bam on a random Tuesday decide to drop 83 though?
83.
And Kobe my favorite player of all time, so I'm fake throwing all about it because he done got 40 free throws, so I don't even count it for real. Kobe John was straight buckets. 40 free throws is insane.
Yeah, I'm like it's crazy. I'm mad because it makes it sound like I'm hating on Bam because Bam is my man, but like it was fluke, bruh. Like 40-some free throws.
How could anything happens in reality?
And then them dudes missing free throws and a lot, pass him the ball and just keep feeding the ball so you can keep scoring. Like it's just like Kobe went and got his 81 points. Bam was given a lot of those points.
Yeah. Is it Aiyuk or Juan Jennings next? It wouldn't surprise me if it was both.
I'm not really on Juan Jennings. Maybe I don't know. I mean, I want speed.
They said that would we be mad if AP jumped up to get love?
I don't think you have to.
I said that. What I say? What we say last week, Reedie? When I was like, it might have been a couple weeks ago, but I was saying something along the lines like, if we don't get love at 7, I will really be upset. But like, I will be able to live with it, but I'll be upset for the moment. It'll take a while to get over it. But like, shit, if we needed to trade up and go get him, I would consider it, especially based on how free agency went. And with us being active and aggressive. Yeah, I mean, I don't see it happening, but I wouldn't. Man.
I wouldn't
trade up for the simple fact we already don't have a second round.
I really want him
too. Like I said it. I really want him, but I don't think it's worth putting us in. We kind of seem like what we had to do this year to kind of get ourselves out of the fucking hell. You know what I'm saying? Like, so now we're kind of okay. We're feeling good about it. We're trending in the right direction or whatever. We cannot go back and do that again. We got to like use the draft as the tool it is and try to get multiple pick. So if anything, use this love tool. If he don't fucking fall to us, then use it as a way to get back and get somebody else. Like I'm with that too. Like I really want him, but if they traded back to 12, 13 and got another pick where we could turn another top 100 pick in, I'm with that too. But I do really want Love. But you know, you can sell me on somebody else, but it also depends on what's this other running back they bring in here.
They're gonna bring back J-Mac.
I don't want
get Love. We got to get
J-Mac back. I don't want J-Mac back. If the Saints decide to move away from
Kamara,
I would pick up Kamara. That's like a contingency plan if the Jeremiah Love shit don't work out. Because all of these people that's left, who's left that they're talking about? What's the dude from the Bucks that everybody wants?
Rashad White.
I'm not sold on him, but hey, I don't know.
That's interesting. I didn't even entertain the thought of Alvin Kamara because I thought he probably in that Tyreek Hill range where he's not geeking to be signed right now. He's just gonna weigh his options and sign. So that's an interesting one. Maybe he waits till after the draft because
Kamara's not even released. He's still on the team.
Well, yeah, technically they're not. Oh yeah, all I saw was his interest. But we have to trade for him, right?
We'd have to trade for him. If we had to go out get him right now, it'd be for a trade. Unless they're gonna cut him.
Yeah,
I haven't heard anything.
Okay, I see something. I don't know how true this might be, but I'm looking at something from earlier. It says, as of right now, the Titans are picking Bain or Bailey.
I see that. I've been saying that a lot too.
Is still a gigantic need, and there haven't been rumblings about Pollard getting cut. And I keep thinking who is that running back out there in this Pollard?
It's
Tony Pollard and
Spears.
And Spears, yeah. So
I mean, that would give Robert Saleh his Nick Bosa.
But they not his guys, so you never know.
No.
And that's the thing too. They still are trying because they got Jeffrey Simmons, they got John Franklin Myers that boosted that inside.
Jermaine Johnson.
So that's the only hope. Literally, that's the only team in the way of us getting Jeremiah Love. Literally,
it's Tennessee.
It's setting up for him to fall right into our laps. And but to answer your point, no, I'm not geeking that hard to trade up for him. Okay, Tennessee take him at full. Now it's Sonny Styles, it's Caleb Downs, or it's a receiver. I want Jeremiah Love just like everybody else, but we sitting too good of a spot to not, get a blue chip player. Yeah, to get because we're gonna walk away with a blue chip player. At least we assume a blue chip player regardless. You know what I mean? It's already pressure enough that we're drafting a running back at 7, and a lot of people still make that a big deal. If we trade up for him and he doesn't pan out, that's going to make.
I can't see us trading up for him.
Yeah,
I don't see him.
I like him that much that I would entertain it, but we already taking a running back at 7, so that's already kind of like a push anyway. And I think to Juan's point, you drafting up to take a running back is just still if you don't pan out, that's and you giving away more assets because the trade up is going to cost you.
Damn, my man Charles O, he 28, but he got a great bid. Damn. Damn, he on that Draymond Green time.
Good.
Nah, Draymond been having a great bid since he was 27, bro.
But I would also say is we're kind of in a good position because I know a lot of the fan base doesn't want Cardinal Tate anymore.
Which is crazy.
And you're in position that you can either go Downs, you can trade back and still maybe get Downs, or Tate, or the kid from Arizona State, Tyson.
I don't know if this draft, unless you desperately want picks, I don't know if this draft is worth trading back for, unless you solely doing it for picks. Because
I would do
it for picks to get more top 100 talent, because that's what we like. If the name of the game this year is getting younger and faster, we still have to do that across the board. We need another receiver. So
but I feel like they missing game changes too.
Look at the Bears, what they did the last couple of years. They had all of them receivers, but they still drafted people.
Mhm.
Then they drafted the tight end last year. So it's like they're constantly getting younger and younger. And then this year came, they was able to get rid of the guy, the receiver. I forget his
Yeah,
name.
they went more.
Yeah, DJ Moore.
Yeah, they
Moore.
went BCA. Yeah, they went BCA.
So like that's the name of the game. Like if you can get back and get more, then why not?
Yeah,
You can get it, turn that into another a second or a late fourth or something like that. Like why not? I don't know what the book answer is on the value going back to like 13, 14, whatever range that is, and you can still get a nice blue chip player because something crazy is going to happen at the top of this draft that we don't know. Every year something happens. They don't go as planned, as all of the mocks predict and all of that. And it's 2 or 3 people that's on the board that nobody thought was going to be on the board.
And it's probably going to be one of them pass rushes. We assume all them pass rushes are going to be gone.
What if somebody jump up and grab Sadiq early?
Kenyon Sadiq in the top 6?
Someone
said he didn't go in timeout. I might have to agree with that.
Is he a guy that we should look at? I haven't looked at him, but is he a guy that
I haven't. No.
I mean, we got Chig now, so
we got
Chig. Chig,
you had some tight ends. Shit.
Nah,
they still got Senate.
Yeah, you got Senate.
Senate, Bates, and
I mean, I hear that, but they not. I hear what you about to say, Reedie, but they not just going. They probably would just let him ride out his rookie contract. They not just going to give up on him and know before that 3 or 4 years. I don't see that happen unless he's just some pure shit, which it don't seem like he is because he still got on the field. He just didn't produce or get any targets and shit like that.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. No, if someone takes Sadiq in the top 10, I'm shutting down the stream. I don't think Sadiq is a first round talent, in my opinion.
Damn.
Athleticism, maybe, but I don't.
Where he going?
I like where Philly is in the mix. Honestly, I could see KC.
I'm talking about like what, second round, third round?
I'd go mid-second in my total opinion. Like I think he's athletic, but I'm just like it just doesn't like I like Eli Stowers. I like Tanner Kozoyo, so a couple of guys here. Like I agree.
So you like guys over him. You don't think he's gonna be the top tight end off the board.
I like some guys over him. Over him. But again, that's just me. That's just me. But anyways, I mean,
Sonny Styles or somebody's falling and somebody's gigging to come up to get love, and you can grab him and a second and maybe something else.
Honestly,
I got Styles going.
If someone. I got Styles going. Yeah, I got them going receiver. I got Cleveland and Arizona going offensive line.
Because I think that's only based off what we did in free agency thus far. I feel like I'll be okay with what we have at defensive line. Like I don't think we need to go edge.
Yeah,
I definitely think we need another linebacker though. So like that's what I'm saying him. Or if an Avery Reese or somebody falls, then I would definitely turn in the card on him.
Mm-hmm.
I think we win Mansour Delane, the cornerback out of LSU, pair him up with Amos and Mikey as there's your 3. I'm
over Love.
It's perfect.
Over Love, John.
Delane, it depends on what the value
John,
is.
I said John.
Oh, okay.
Over Love, John.
He would go.
I think the way it goes right now, Love is the 1. Delane would be the 2. The board fell. No edge rushers.
He easing on back home, Reedie. He easing on back home. He trying,
someone is gonna fall.
They what's I gonna say? I'm just gonna be honest, and then John, we could pull back up the free agents because we actually didn't cover them. the way that this defense is set up, again, this is we assume it's gonna be some sort of how Brian Flores' defense is ran. Durante Jones is gonna probably do things very similar to that, and in his defense is the main key points of the success of the defense is your linebackers, your line and your safeties. Not saying we shouldn't invest in cornerback because clearly we did. But they don't care to have top tier corners. I'm not saying because we got Amik Robertson that you don't get Master Delane at 7 or trade back and get him. I would be all for it because I would love to have 2 boundary corners that could be potential shutdown corners. However, I don't necessarily see them going that route unless that's the best player available at this point, because Meek Robinson's coming in forcing turnovers. That's what they want. Mikey Sanders still has forced the most turnovers in 2 years. Like, and Trey is the prototypical number one corner that we think he could potentially be. And that, like, I'm not saying that's all you need, but look at their corners in Minnesota, bro. It's Isaiah Rodgers, it's Cam Bynum, it's Byron Murphy, it's older Stefon Gilmore. Like, you know, so not to burst the bubble of saying we should get Master Lane. I'm just thinking more realistic of how they're setting this thing up. Like, Durante Jones handprint is all over Amik Robinson. Like, pause. But like, that's literally the reason he's saying up close and personal for 2 years. And this man literally twice a year. This man literally forced 3 fumbles last year in one game. Like, I understand people are so highly critical because I can't stand. I'm not trying to say like I know everything about ball, because I don't. But I hate people that don't watch players and just say, oh, 110 out of 114 the Pro Football Focus, oh, he's trash. You gotta watch film. Watching film, watch the games. But a lot of people only watch the Commanders. So I gotta understand that. But we played the Lions this past year.
Yeah.
But I digress. You can pull up the free agents.
Let's get back to it. I mean, we can, you know, he's at the top of that list. Amik Robertson on a 2-year, $16 million contract, 9.3 guarantee.
My man said you can't bury something that came from the dirt. You can't bury something that came from the dirt. I love that mentality. A lot of people was pissed off when we signed him, bro. And I'm just like,
I wasn't. I kind of liked it.
I'm interested to hear Reedie's take.
So my thing is this: I'm just going to pose a question to y'all. I get, since you gave me the floor, I appreciate you, Juan. What do we do with you got Revo back there, safety? Let's talk about safety. You got Nick Cross, you bring him in. You got Will Harris coming back. What are we doing with Quan? Like, what? Like, is Quan a cut candidate at this point?
Casualty.
You see,
not a casualty, but yeah,
could be.
Like that's what I'm like looking at right now. Like, out of all these signings, okay, I see like the Tim Settle. That's a depth piece for the D line. Jazier Newton, like, your days are numbered. This is going to be a big year in year 3. You know, you need to come together. You know, edge, we kind of figured that out a little bit. You know, Dorance Armstrong. You bring in another DN. You brought back who do we bring back? The Dietrich Wise. Yep. You know what I'm saying?
And Jackson.
Brought back Drake Jackson. So it's gonna be interesting. Like, and that safety position is like key to me. And then if in a crazy scenario we do bring in Caleb Downs, for instance, hypothetically speaking, for the hypotheticals, like, what does that look like for Quan? Is he off this roster cut? Like, how does
Quan if we get Caleb down, and if, mind you, it is a fantastic safety draft this year. It's one of the best safety room classes in the past couple of years. If we pick up one, or if they say, hey, it's Nick and it's Will with Revo and Owens in the back, Quan can hit the Quan his way out the building, for all I'm concerned.
Okay, John, you know a little ball, John. You know a little ball.
Hit the Quan out the door. Okay, John, I like that one.
You got a little seasoning to him. Okay.
Z trying to laugh. That was a good one, John. I ain't gonna hold
you. Yeah.
But it's casualty of war.
It honestly, Quan literally is doing it. He's just going to be exactly what Z said, or exactly what everybody's saying. He's going to have to earn it in camp, and if he doesn't earn it in camp, he'll probably be gone at the end of the day. More like, you can think about that now because bringing in Nick Cross and having Will Harris, but it's going to be a complete, like, confirmed, especially if we draft Caleb Downs at 7. You know what I'm saying? Quan, he plays better injured, so I don't wish injury on anybody, but for some reason, when he had 2 separated shoulders, he was hooping. So I don't know what it is. But I definitely could see him on his way out. But at the same time, to some people's eyes, Will Harris isn't a starter. They view him as a backup safety. So maybe what if Durante Jones truly believes in Quan Martin's ability to he can untap his potential, because we're not going to sit up and act like he does not have the athletic potential to play. It's just he's not quite good mentally. He makes mistakes on the back end, blown coverages, missed tackles. So maybe he gives him an opportunity. But this is, again, that's where camp comes into play. But I'm sure we'll have our answer when we go to camp and preseason. If he's in there in the third quarter, things like that, we'll have our answer. But camp should be very fun this year. But
someone brought up a good point in the comments. When we drafted Quan, we only listed him as a DB. He played technical corner at Illinois. We drafted him to be more of a safety. Do we slot him back and as a 5 and test that out? Like,
I saw something earlier. That's my bad, not to cut you off. I saw something earlier along that line saying that Durante Jones will likely want to get Quan back to his original spot, nickel.
Yeah.
And see what he can do there. So, I mean, that's on the table. They could, move him and to see where he fits. But I with the versatility across, they saying he free and strong in the box. We already know, Real Hers. I think last year Real Hers lined up at both. I feel like
more strong.
But I mean, more strong. But I feel like he might have lined up a free couple. Maybe I'm wrong.
He might have floated for a couple of snaps, but mostly that strong.
Yeah, but then again, like, what do you do with Tyler Owens? Like Tyler Owens was somebody that Durante Jones mentioned in the interview. So it's like, you got to think about that aspect of it as well. But also too, maybe Percy Butler, strictly strong. I mean, strictly safety. Strictly special teams, or on his way out.
No, hell no. Percy Butler is going to be here forever.
I was just thinking about Kane Madrano as a guy that's can play linebacker.
Has talking that speed.
Has trouble tackling. So put him on the back end. Just let him cover a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? Like
they said he was a safety and a linebacker build coming out of college.
Yeah. And then I think guys are gonna be
about linebacker. Like now that y'all bringing up the conversation, I'm thinking Jordan McGee. Maybe we don't need these pieces on linebacker. Maybe it's about to be the youth movement, and we're gonna see what we got. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
It might be a shakeup. These guys may come in and ball. You know what I'm saying? We may not need to go draft a linebacker. We may not need to. You know what I'm saying? So we got options all across the board in the first part of the draft. If we stay and we take Love if he's there, or if we trade back, or whatever we do, we got options, because I feel like I'm starting to see this versatility come to the forefront.
Yeah.
Going back to Tyler Owens just real quick. Remember, and then Andrew said in the chat they called him the most athletic person outside of Tunsil on the team coming out of college. 6'2", he was projected to run a 4.3 40. This man is Tyler Owens. He's got speed. Like I've seen some of the practice, like some of the film on special teams. He flies across the field. I'd be tempted to see what he could do returning the ball. Just to like throw him in camp, see what he can do. Because if he can do something, hey, you guys are somewhere. Special teams, a lot of good players come off special teams now.
Let me before we move on to Tim Settle, I just want to say Percy Butler is on a Jeremy Reeves trajectory. He is probably going to be here forever. Because he's special teams, like he is literally Revo Jr. But Tim Settle, 3-year, $24 million deal, worth up to $25.5 million. I was super excited when I saw this. For the nostalgia purposes, I can't lie. He has been playing really well in both Buffalo and Houston, quietly. But that I'm always one. If you aren't trash, I'm always one to welcome you back with open arms. And I think he's going to be very, 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 very good in the depth purposes. I don't know if this says much about how they about Johnny Newton, because they also brought back Shy Tuttle to maybe give him an opportunity to compete for another depth spot. But we're going to speak best case scenario. He'll be behind Javon Kinlaw, Deron Payne, of course, and then him and Johnny Newton will be the next two up. And I think he'll be able to to create some pressure and get into the backfield quite often for us. So I was very excited to bring the Penguin back to DC, man.
Tim Settle was one of the original Z guys. Definitely was happy to see him come back here. You know what I mean? I think he was definitely a fan favorite as well. When I remember and recall the situation being when he left, it was one of the situations where he went and got a better deal with the Bills. You know what I mean? Ron didn't want to pay him, and you know, he went on his way. He had a little production at least the first year with the Bills. I didn't really follow him much after that, but was definitely excited to see him, you know, get back here. And just add, I was telling Reedie, like, this is getting a guy like Tim Settle is better than, you know, I know guys like Sheldon Day, Eddie Goldman, a lot of those other guys kind of like, you know, filled roles. But like Tim Settle is an upgrade from them guys. So, you know what I mean? I was shocked to see him get $24 million. But hey, they might got plans for him. So it's a way to see. But I was happy to, you know, see Settle come back.
I agree.
Man.
I agree.
I don't think Reedie was so much happy though.
Probably not. Probably not.
I don't want no retreads. There's still a note out of Z's book.
Go ahead.
I mean, they were saying he was producing in Houston before he got injured. So
yeah, that's what I heard.
Yeah.
I mean, if you look at the stat line, it's not too promising, but I feel like he does a good job in keeping linebackers clean and stuff like that. So I mean,
taking pressure.
I mean, if you can manufacture pressure and it can lead to sacks to others, then I'm cool with that too.
Yeah. I'm glad you cleaned that up because Tim Settle's never been a guy that you look for towards stat sheets. He's always been.
I'm talking about tackles in the run game, anything. You ain't got to have a whole lot of sacks to be disruptive and stuff like that. If you're disruptive,
you don't remember. You don't remember when? I don't know if y'all had this same.
Never was sold on Tim Settle. He had some flash moments, but he never was a reader.
Damn, for real.
Never was a reader.
I know. I used to be on
trending. He was trending. That's how he was able to go elsewhere and get a deal.
He was okay. He wasn't like he reminds me of Johnny Newton, what he's done thus far.
He was better. No, he was better than fucking Johnny.
That Settle's better.
He was better than Johnny Newton.
By a mile. I mean, look, remember, I don't know if y'all had this same mindset, but it was so good to the point where we used to, like, when Matt Ioannidis and Tim Settle came into the game, it was really no major drop-off.
Yeah, man.
It was no major drop-off. And we literally, well, at least I kept
cool, but he wasn't like, I mean, to me, he wasn't all that. Just to me. I could be wrong, though.
Hopefully he changes your mind. Still 28 years old.
Mm-hmm. We'll
so Caleb on Chase.
Now they say they trying to make it seem like Reedie got something against him.
They're killing you now.
He just wasn't. He wasn't a Reedie guy.
He definitely. He like, what we get him for?
Am I consistency? I don't switch up. I'm consistent. If I say it, I said it. It is what it is. He wasn't a Reedie guy. You ain't about to sell me on him. We'll see.
I'm know from the bottom of my heart, you fucking lying.
Come on, bro.
Hey,
bro.
All right, so
Clavon Chason. That's a good contract right there.
We got a John guy.
I wouldn't say I think it's the John guy in terms of the contract. 1 at 12 with 10 guaranteed. That is legitimately that's as close to like a vet minimum for a free agent as you can get without being a vet minimum. That is a nothing kind of contract for someone who was connected to us the whole time. And I had Patriots fans saying, if y'all get him, y'all better use him better than us because he was producing for us.
I don't care about the contract right now. I'm big on youth and trajectory.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking about the future. If this dude comes here and gets, let's say, 8.5, 9 sacks this year, Now you got to re-sign him, and now you got your bookend tackles for the next 4 years. Give him a similar contract that you gave Odafe Oweh, 4 years, $100 million. He's only 26, 25. One of them. Now you got now you got two young defensive ends that are going upwards. K'Lavon Chaisson didn't do shit in Jacksonville. Got to Las Vegas last year. Had 5 sacks, but the sacks in itself isn't the impressive part. It's the QB hits. It's the tackle for losses. Once he got to New England this year, I don't know what. Yeah, I don't know what Mike Vrabel and their defensive coordinators, is teaching those guys over there in New England. But he turned up 7.5 sacks in the regular season. Had 18. Actually, I'm looking at it. I think it's 18 QB hits, 10 tackles for loss in the regular season, and then in the postseason, especially against the Chargers, he went ham. Had 2 sacks in that game versus the Chargers. Ended up having 3 sacks in the whole postseason run, and had 10 more QB hits and 4 more tackle for losses. When I talk about Adam Peters striking potential gold, this is what I mean. He doesn't pay guys for what they have done, but for what they could potentially turn into. That's why the Javon Kinlaw contract is what it is, because coming off of his time in the Jets, that was technically the best year of his career. So he's looking at, okay, you come here, you clearly on your way up. More even so for K'Lavon Chaisson, because that's 2 years in a row where he's actually have true production. So I love this 1-year deal, because if it doesn't work out, all right, cool, we tried it, boom, go on about your business. If it works out, you sign him to a 4-year deal, and he's what? Let me get the exact age. He's 20. Oh, it doesn't tell me. I'm just gonna say he's 26 years old. Like, this is the perfect situation that we could be in. We went from having Von Miller, Preston Smith, and all them guys to having potential 2 bookend young defensive tackles.
Chaisson is 26. He'll turn 27 in the end of July.
Come on, man. I know Reedie sold on that one.
Yeah, I like it.
Man, he be throwing me off, bro. Is he really this nonchalant in real life, bro?
No, you get it. Someday Reedie is wishy-washy. I keep telling y'all he's wishy-washy. Some days you get the talkative Reedie, the excited Reedie. You get the Reedie and be like,
he sold me a dream before we got on live. He's doing all a list. I'm thinking he about to come.
And then when John was talking about, this is about to be one of them shows. Right?
I gave y'all my hits. I gave y'all my
Reedie.
Y'all want Reedie to create fireworks for everything. I ain't got it. Fireworks for everything.
You know what I'm saying? Reedie knows.
I'm cool with the free agent signings. Like I like everything. I don't have no issues.
So for me, as far as Chaisson, I ain't really know a whole lot about him. Definitely heard his name quite a few times. Good deal. We'll figure it out. He's young. He's fast. And he can rush the quarterback. It was like a lot of times it didn't turn into sacks, but the pressures and the chase down. So I'm excited to see that we get young and we get fast. The objective, complete.
Yeah, I think. Oh, good.
But no, I was about to say, but I want to hear the Reedie that's going to talk about what he told niggas. Because the next 4 players on this list were all Reedie's wish list.
Yeah, it was on my wish list. When it came out, when the first list didn't come out and didn't pan my way, I created my next list. Linebacker Leo Chenal. So dog, absolute dog. Coverage and blitzing. I don't know what they're talking about standing up on the edge. Let him do what he does. Everything he did in Kansas City, let him do it. Nick Cross, the best available safety, versatile. You could put him anywhere. He could play the strong. He could play the free. Chig, I thought he was slightly better than Likely. If you look at the stats and you look at the burst that he has, Likely doesn't do what he does. Like, this nigga took, I seen the highlights earlier today. This nigga took outs to the crib 70 yards. 70 and 80 yards on a fucking out. Nasty. That's nasty.
We haven't had this kind of explosion since Jordan
Amik
Reed.
Robertson. I liked him in the NFC in the when we played Detroit the year. I kind of learned him that year. I thought he was I did like him. I didn't say he was trash.
I talk to you every day from that day that we played Detroit in the playoffs, and I've never heard you mention Amik Robinson.
Yeah, I never mentioned him, but I'm just saying I liked him from afar. What was that cap? Fuck out of here. You reaching. You looking for an argument. I ain't got one for you, Bob. You trying to run up the aisles. That's what you want. You want to be controversial with Reedie so the aisles can run up when he clip it up so they can be like, oh, yeah, Reedie on this shit.
Smart marketing.
I ain't taking the bait today. That's not cap. It's a cool signing, feisty. Like, he ain't the greatest in coverage or whatever, but I like his aggressiveness. Like, I'll take somebody being aggressive and try to get turnovers and stuff like that, and like a true like person that's trying to play hard versus a St. Jew or somebody that's and shit. He got paid, so I guess
St. Groupie, 2-year, $10 million from the Packers.
I guess we'll see. Chason, like I think that's a good signing. Like he's showing upside. Like it's a by committee thing, you know, this year. Like Adolphe and who's the other one we brought in? The Chason. Yeah, I just think, and then we got Dorance Armstrong. So it's a by committee thing. That's what that's going to be. Then you still got Frankie Louvu in the mix. You going to blitz Chenal. You got all of these other guys. Mikey maybe we don't know. He may be coming off. He may be coming off cross. So like you can manufacture pressures and stuff like that. And one of the things that Jones said was it don't matter where you start, it's but where you finish. So that means it's going to be pieces moving around everywhere. So it's like just because he's out there on the edge or somebody in a certain spot, that doesn't mean they're going to be that way. I think he's going to disguise a lot of things. So I'm happy with this free agent signings. Now I think there's some more holes that we got to hit, you know, as it relates to wide receiver and offensive line. We need a guard. But we'll see. We'll see. But I mean, I'm cool on like I said, it's sneaky. It's a nice little sneaky. Like it wasn't, spending big. It was just right. I feel like all of these contracts are reasonable contracts. There's no reaches really out there to me. Like last year, we were saying Javon Kinlaw was a reach. Like I don't look at these contracts based off where they've been trending. Like if you talk to the Baltimore fans, they would say Oweh is a reach, like because they was like $100 million, and I was just like, you got to know that you're going to pay on the open market. It's going to be maybe a slight reach or whatever, but they're looking at it when he was with him. But he's been ascending since he's left them, so I don't think that's to me a reach. I think it's right on par.
And that Oweh contract, so $60 million guaranteed, that makes it $15 million a year. Well, by the time we figure out what his signing bonus is, roster bonus is, what's going to be created in cash, that number goes down from 15 to 10. So called $10 million a year. That's the same money we gave Chason guaranteed. Now you got two guys, one for 4 years at 10 a year, with probably what? A $15, $20 million signing bonus minimum for Oweh to lower the cap hit. Like it's not a bad contract when you break down the numbers. It looks big and fancy, 100 for 4 for 100, 60 guaranteed. But when you look at the cap, it's probably going to be anywhere between 9 to 11 mil a year. That's not bad for this free agent market when Phillips got 120, Hendrickson got 112. Crosby is going to get something.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I would have been pissed that we paid Jalen Phillips $120 million. I think out of the whole pass rusher market, we got the best one. And I mean, if you want to throw Trey Hendrickson in there, okay, I get it. But like one of the top best guys, Adolphe Oweh, for the perfect contract. As Reedie said, you're going to pay something. It's a premium position, right? It's pass rusher. You're going to pay a little bit if you feel like it. And that's Baltimore, right? He didn't do nothing with them. So of course they're going to have a different perspective. But I got it. Like one of my closest friends is a Chargers fan. He was like, he said, "Fool." He said, "This what we on one got." He showed me. he was job blown that we took Adolphe Oweh because he wanted him back. Like so it of course like the perspective is gonna be different. But man, I think he's been killing free agency, bro. And then we got a Chiefs fan there. He told us congratulations on Chenal. I'm calling him Chanel until they change it. I like it. I like saying Chanel until they say it's Chenal. But man, that's probably the most electrifying signing. Well, for me, it'd probably be Chig. It probably be Chiggy just because. But
Yeah.
like, if we're talking about like perfect, electrifying, bro, he's a 2-time Super Bowl champion. Been playing next to Nick Bolton for since he got into the league. He's 25 years old. Like we have a linebacker of the future, like literally, bro.
Yep.
And imagine if Jordan McGee can be what we assume he can be.
Hey,
bro, that position is locked for the future. He said we're saying it right. Okay, cool.
Saying it right. And it's kind.
No, go ahead, John. My bad. Go ahead.
I was gonna say that, and the Chenal contract is a light contract. 3 for 24 3/4, 12 guaranteed. That's $4 million a year we're guaranteed, Leo. That is a rookie contract if you want to think about it. We got him for cheap in my books.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's facts.
But think about it too. And this is why it's kind of good. Like this is why I'm talking about his age and his contract now. Because if he balls out when he's ready to get paid at 28, now you're gonna have to pay him some big shit. Now you're gonna have to really pay him. That's why it's like it's a win-win situation, because if he doesn't pan out to the perspective of you want him back, okay, you had a solid 3-year run with him. You didn't really have to pay him no bread. However, if he turns out to be one of the best linebackers in the NFL, I'm talking on that Fred Warner level, you ain't gonna think twice about paying him however much he's gonna want at the time of being 28.
And if you pay him in year 3, you can lower the cap hit because you can just put more money on the extension, saying, "Hey, we're giving you a signing bonus now to take the cap off later." If you do it in year 3 of that contract, that now just perpetuates the money for another year to be like, "Oh, we got to take this big old cap and we got to pay Jayden, 5 banks and the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia to keep him in Washington."
So let me pose this question, since we kind of went round robin on this. Like, so what's next? What's next in free agency? Like, what do we do next?
Before you say that, real quick, I wanted to address this comment. Somebody said Cleveland could make Louvu a free agent next year. How you feel about that, Gotti?
He's already a free agent.
He's gonna be a free agent regardless next year. So I mean,
basically, let him walk in a sense. Then
I don't think Caleb would. It'd probably be Leo Chenal, if anything. I mean, unless they plan on using Louvu more as a pass rush. But I'm gonna be real with you. I think Louvu is about to have a monster year. Like I really
that too.
Like 24 Louvu is about to be back when he's playing free. Like again, I don't have no evidence to support my claim or whatever. But my theory is that he was so good in 24 that they said, okay, he probably can handle being more on his plate, thinking more, expecting more out of him, as they should. And also the scheme probably just wasn't a good fit for him. But I think he's about to be utilized. Don't have to think. You're free. Just go out there and just play fast and just be physical and do your thing. I think he's about to turn up. So if anything, it would probably be, and I'm not even gonna say it's gonna be Chenal. It's probably gonna be Jordan McGee. If Jordan McGee is turns up and he's absolutely what we think he can be, as we've been hyping him up for the past seems like forever now, that's probably gonna be the guy that's gonna push Louvu out, because now it's like, all right, Louvu, you ain't old, but we kind of don't need you. So, and you are 29 at that point, so it's kind of getting up there. We can, and then we still got Kane Madrano. Like, so
I hope that works.
Huh?
I was gonna say, I hope that works.
I do too. I don't want Oos to go, but I really don't want him to go. But I understand the business part of it.
No, I'm talking about not the Oos part. I'm talking about the McGee part.
Oh yeah, for sure. We've been hyping him up way too long. It has to work. And we've seen flashes last year, but it's just about having the coaches put them on the field. So, but the last two, we don't have to talk about the Chiefs one because we kind of did. But Nick Cross, somebody brought up Nick Cross too and said the same thing I was saying about Caleb or Leo Chenal rather, is the same thing about Nick Cross. Nick Cross is 24 years old.
Yep.
And he never, when I mean never, or should I say rarely, came off the field in Indianapolis. Like, this man played damn near every snap for the Colts when his tenure in there, and he was pretty solid, man. He
fantastic in the run game.
So you think about that in the aspect of shit, man. You draft Caleb Downs. By the time it's time to pay Nick Cross, he only gonna be 26. If he is obviously still, if he does turn out to be damn good. And I'm not saying that he's anything like Cam Curl, but I just got a gut feeling that Adam Peters slightly regrets not extending Cam Curl. Cam Curl just got
him.
Huh?
That wasn't on him. He was gone.
No.
Yeah, that
his contract expired that year. Their first year in, they were in place and they chose not to sign him.
Yeah, that was on him.
Okay.
They went Jeremy Chin.
Mm-hmm. So my theory that I'm thinking, if Nick Cross anything that we think he could be, he's gonna be 26 by the time his next contract up. Boom, that's another 4-year banger that you could have. And then, like I said, if we bring in Caleb Downs next to him, now you got your 2 linebackers set for the future. You got your 2 safeties set for the future. Hopefully Trey pans out. Now you probably gonna need another corner because I don't think Amik Robertson will probably be back after these 2 years. Not that he's bad, but what is he? 28, maybe 29, something around there.
Give or take.
It's a lot that you could do, and I think Adam Peters is setting these contracts up like perfectly.
Oh, for sure.
It's
very strategic good.
Yep. And then I mean, someone said it before, like Cross runs, coming out of the combine a 4.34 and is going to lay in a hit. We kept talking about, we ain't really got a safety that can lay the boom, and you got a safety that's gonna force turnovers. Shit, Nick Cross about to find out what happens in the DMV. Better go just rock someone on the sidelines. I need to see it. So, all right. I mean, we did it for the re-signs. Who was the top signing so far of these 8 free agents we brought to the team?
And then is that the show? I mean, we could probably talk.
No. We're talking about what's next.
Yeah.
Talk about what's next. Okay. And we could do what we're gonna do the stadium next week. Stadium thing.
That can be on the closeout.
Yep.
Top signing for these 8, man, is for me, it's a no-brainer. It's Leo and it's Chiggy. Like Terry McLaurin.
I agree.
Like I hate to show my age, but again, I've seen nothing but trash in my lifetime, so forgive me. Terry McLaurin is the best Redskin player I've seen in my lifetime. That probably sucks to say, yes. Jordan Reed was like my favorite. Like I thought this man was better than Travis Kelce on a trajectory wise. I say that to say Chig Okonkwo is the first thing we've seen since Jordan Reed in forever here in Washington.
One thing, Juan, you've been siding with Chig all offseason. Juan, I give you that.
Hey,
when I was saying Pitts and Likely and Joku, I want Chig. I'm like,
And Tennessee, Juan knows apparently. I was getting called Juan Schefter yesterday, but hey, I ain't going,
And we got this new tight end coach. They said that's really good.
Santana was better than Terry. Yeah, he is. He helped Trey McBride turn into who Trey McBride was, and he he was in for Austin Hooper's Pro Bowl year. He was there. Who was better than Terry? But who else he said?
I said Garcon.
Garcon was better than Terry.
No, I can't be mad at that. That's not like a hell no, you tripping because Garcon and Deshaun Jackson.
That's why I'm like, it's a tough one.
That's OC. I vividly remember them days. So it's not like hell no, but it's like Terry homegrown. So I'm kind of biased to go with him. But I ain't mad at you for saying that. But of course Santana Moss is better than Terry. And I watched Santana Moss, but I ain't like Zio Reedie that watched him in his prime, right? I caught the tail end of Santana, so and he still was producing. But y'all gotta realize I've seen Terry from day one turn into who he is today. So I got a different level of love and dare I say attachment for a really good receiver. But Pierre Garcon being better than Terry, that's an interesting.
Yeah, like I had to Google it. I mean, I know it's just Google, and your opinion is opinion, but it says ultimately Garcon set the standard for toughness in Washington in 2010s. McLaurin has surpassed him as a more complete and productive wide receiver in franchise history.
Yeah, I mean, of course, because I know what he was for us, but I still remember Garcon for the Colts.
Yeah, Garcon was here, what, 3 years? 3-4 years or something like that?
It was like 4 years.
To me, he's always gonna be. I always gonna know him for the Colts. I don't know. That's just me though. Like, he just screams.
But
Colts.
he was one of them players we signed as he was ascending. So I kind of like, just to kind of reel it back to what we doing now. We signing a bunch of players that are ascending. Like they've been talking about, like leading up to free agency, different beat reporters and that, pods or tweets or whatever, saying like, just kind of reiterating what AP was saying, like about getting young and faster, but also the reporters was also talking about, like, I saw something along the lines of like getting guys that are coming off rookie deals that are ascending. So, if they pan out and work out great, you got you a premier player and young top talent for a few years versus, filling in with all these other veterans or these 1-year deals. Like, sign these multi-year deals, you're going to get more quality players, and it seems like that's the strategy they're going with. So, yeah, because if you look at it, Settle got a multi-year deal, Chig, Oweh, Leo, Nick, like, only, 2 people got 1-year deals? I mean, it's going to be a lot more later, but as they fill out the roster and like the top talent that they got, these dudes are gonna be here 2-3 years.
Damn, I remember us signing Garcon, but now when you say ascending, it say we got his first year with us he was 26. Damn, I don't know why I thought
he was coming off his rookie contract.
I don't know why I thought he was older than that. Never mind then. I guess he is more known.
Players was coming out later. I mean, players were older back then.
That's true,
man. So I guess I'm wrong for saying he's more known as a Colt than he probably is a commander.
It's about the same. He's been about the equal enough times.
I'm talking body of work. I mean, I'm not even considering. I'm not just saying just as a risk, and I'm saying just a receiver in general. Like Terry's cool, but Terry hasn't clicked.
Terry might got better numbers.
Yeah, okay, but he hasn't clicked into that next level of like domination of dog. Like you knew if you went to Garcon on that slant, he was probably going to house that motherfucker. Or he was going to score.
Yeah, same with Terry. What the fuck?
But hold on, no.
Hell no.
He was tough, Reedie. Like he was tough. He was gritty, and he fought for his shit. He got that shit out the mud. I give you that. But to say like he was like, oh, we got to worry about Garcon, their number one receiver. Like, nah, he wasn't no true number one.
And
he was like a 1B.
And what life are y'all living in that we have to worry about Terry?
Yo, what?
What teams do Terry?
Hey,
what? Like, be realistic now. What teams do Terry? Y'all glazing like shit.
Nah, you're burnt. What?
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that he's trash or he's not this or he's not that. But I'm just saying, like, he doesn't do that he doesn't do a Jamar Chase for me. He doesn't do a CD Lamb for me. Like when you're like,
okay, but you're saying those, but the Garcon didn't do that either.
I'm talking about Garcon back then.
You had
him and Santana Moss, right? His body of work to me was much better.
Garcon wasn't Jefferson or all these other guys.
I'm not saying he was. I'm not saying
how you holding that against Terry?
I'm just saying I'm not holding it against Terry, but I'm just saying my opinion is he's slightly better.
Cap.
Now, Terry,
and I ain't fishing on this argument.
Okay.
That's cap.
Okay. That's how you view it. I know what I see. I know what my eyes tell me. But Terry ain't damn sure put no fear in nobody's fucking eyes around the league. Nobody's.
I don't know about nobody. For Terry to really get shut down, when Terry gets like shut down, a lot of times,
it's not
like
fault.
Terry run into situations here, he might get in the top corners.
He ain't getting double.
He's not getting double all the time. There's some games where he is because we didn't have nobody else, so they would just do it just because.
Terry's not getting doubled.
Terry has been getting doubled.
I ain't gonna lie.
But for the most part, he's not like an all game thing. You know, Terry's not. He basically like what he's saying in the sense of like you're gonna probably double JJ the whole game. So it's no games really where like Terry is probably getting doubled.
But that's what I'm not saying. Terry is
But
solid.
Garcon was never getting doubled.
Garcon was more physical. I feel like Garcon was, to me, just me. I feel like Garcon, like he did a little bit more for me. That's all I'm saying.
That's fine. I mean,
slants comeback. That's my opinion. That's why
Reedie's opinion.
Slants comeback squares.
I know what the
but he wasn't burning no niggas down no sideline. He might have caught a couple contested bombs, but he wasn't just straight out. I know he caught that post in that playoffs against the Packers or whatever, but he wasn't straight like just burning niggas on go routes like Terry was doing. Like Terry be doing.
I'm not taking that away from Terry. Terry has speed, yes, but I'm talking about just playing the position. It's more than burning niggas. It's route running.
It's more than that, but Terry got the other shit too. Is what we
that's what I'm gonna say. You realize you just said Terry. You just said Garcon caught the slant across the middle. Is that Terry not what Terry McLaurin does? Like I get it. Okay,
did it in the NFC Championship.
Yeah, you could say that he has done that. I mean,
you got to go tit for tat in a comparison because you're trying to prove who's better.
Here's what I'll say, and this is what I think I can kind of understand what you're trying to say. Terry doesn't have no God gifted talent. Like if going back to his Ohio State days, he got his scholarship. You know, he had to earn a scholarship through the mud. He was never like looked at to be this guy that was a star, right?
In high school, he definitely was. He was that guy. He was the man in high school. I ain't gonna hold you. Terry was like that in high school.
All these dudes is the man in high school, right?
Not all of them.
But the point I'm trying to make is Terry had to work for everything. Nothing was like came easy to him, right? He doesn't have the best hands. He's fast, but he's not the fast. He doesn't have the crisp route running. So what I think when Reedie says he's looking from the standpoint of Pierre Garcon was probably meant to play receiver. He probably had the God gifted talent, whether it's his hands, his physicality, whatever. Terry had to earn for everything that he got. So it's kind of not. It doesn't seem fluid to him in a sense. I hope I'm kind of saying the right thing. Correct. Because you can't say, because like as he read, the production outweighs Pierre Garcon. So it can't be he doesn't produce more than him. It's more about your preference of how you view the receiver position. But because everything you just said, Terry McLaurin does, and he does something better than Pierre Garcon.
And faster, get deep threats and all that.
He's definitely faster. He's a deep threat. Yes, he is. But
and he blocks just like Pierre Garcon.
Correct. But just me watching the football games, it's just like Garcon had an it factor that Terry just doesn't get.
He just got that dog. He got a natural
it factor.
No, Garcon has that angry natural dog factor that Reedie likes and rocks with. Versus where it's like you may look at Terry maybe like a timid guy that can turn up when somebody. No, I'm saying like let's do the description.
I get
not timid, but more like a more.
You gotta
build Terry up to get to that dog with like Garcon's dog stepping on the field.
Yeah, I get it. Okay, I'm only said what like that because I'm like, did we not?
Don't get it. Like everybody about to run with this. I'm not saying Terry is a man.
Lift this up.
Terry is the man. I said it. Terry is the man. Like. But I'm just saying, like, if I had to look at them two players, I would just be like, shit, Garcon was like that, just that excitement that he gave us fans back then. I'm just saying, like, it did it for me.
I mean,
like,
but he
Terry
also had help on the other side.
It's like every now and then it's like when you think Terry is just like taking that next step to here, then he comes back down here. Then he like it's too teeter-tottery with him.
That playoff year though, he shocked the shit out of us.
He did. I'm not taking none of that away from him.
Terry played alongside a Hall of Famer and looked exactly the same with Washington. Who the hell Terry played alongside with as a Hall of Famer? You mean you got to be talking about Pierre Garcon?
Garcon. It say Garcon played next to.
It say Garcon.
It say Garcon
when he was with the Colts.
Yeah, Deshaun Jackson.
And he must have rewrote it.
And Reggie Wayne.
No, he must have rewrote it because he wrote it twice. He got one up here that say Terry, but I don't even know. I was about to say I was about to say Terry has not had the. Oh, that's what I was about to say. Until I see a highlight of Pierre Garcon, I'm talking. And of course, Jayden Daniels has a factor in this play as well. But until I see a play,
Garcon had RG3, so you can kind of.
Yeah.
Almost.
Yeah.
Almost.
Well, now
I'm not
if you
gonna
want to
say
go like
boxing,
that,
but
then
almost.
yeah.
Yeah.
This is the thing with me. This is going to be the telltale year. Terry should be way better than what he is with Jayden Daniels.
Engagement.
And he was cool, but like, is he at the
cool.
top of this list? Bro, like he's barely still getting 1,000 yards. What are we talking about?
I mean,
we ain't about to say that, bro. He was OC.
I mean, you might be talking about the regular season. What did he end up getting? What in 24? 1,300 yards, shit like that.
Yeah, he had in 24. He
had 13 touchdowns.
And he had almost 1,100 yards. So not his
almost 1,100 yards, 13 touchdowns. Okay, cool. I hear what Reedie's saying because yes, there were different games, but also I feel like he wasn't schemed. Where like a lot of these other guys that perform.
Talking about that, we can't. That's what you can't. And make the argument about the
coach. No. If I'm not making the argument about the coach, I'm just showing you that it matters in the equation. Because if you compare him to a situation where Jay Gruden was scheming shit for your comparison of Garcon or any of these other guys, well, who you know these other teams be scheming for their main guy. Our offensive coordinator didn't do that, but that's just one factor. But the other part I was just trying to say is that I lost my thought. But at the end of the day, like the whole complete body of work, you have no basis to say that he's better than Terry other than that he's more of a dog on site. Pause. Nothing else.
I
didn't intend for this to turn into this like
it happens. That's how
this is a beauty of it. This is a good closing of the show. We don't even gotta talk about the show.
Oh no, I was saying in 24. My bad. We
still gotta talk about who do we think we're going to
correct. We're gonna get there. But in 24, we started early, so we got more time. In 24, yeah, Z ain't sleeping tonight. In 24,
I gotta say something.
In 24, Terry had, the 13 touchdowns or whatever. You saying just a little over 1,100 yards. But what we saw in the playoffs and how he elevated against the Bucks, against the Lions, he even against the Eagles, he fought. He scored that. He caught that slant and took it to the house. Like you maybe just be looking at the regular season number, but like Terry put on in 24, 25. You know what I mean? We ran into the situation where we know what can't happen and he got injured. Unfortunately, we don't know what he could have came right back and did. So, like, it's like the saying, Terry just ain't that, Terry ain't this. He was headed in the right direction at 29 going into 30 or 30 going, whatever he was. Like, as he was getting older. He had his best season in 24.
I'm not arguing that, Z. I never said he wasn't it. Don't put words in my mouth.
No, I didn't say you didn't say he ain't it. But you're saying like you saying y'all hyping the shit out of Terry. He's not compared to Chase and Jefferson. Like, we know that. But he was hitting in the right direction to give us another level of what Terry McLaurin could do. But he got hurt.
Is he cooking right now? I can't even lie, chat.
Nah,
it's true though. It really is. And then also to Asia's point, Terry McLaurin has never, I don't care. Yes, he's the receiver one, but Cliff Kingsbury never utilized him as the vocal point of this offense. David Blau literally said this offense is predicated around how we get Terry McLaurin 10 targets a game. If you giving Terry McLaurin minimum 10 targets a game for 17 weeks, I swear, I'm not going to swear to God, but I will put money down that he's going to get at least 1,200 yards this year. 10 targets minimum for 17 weeks? Come on, bro. Like, we gotta stop faking on Terry, bro. I hate we had these conversations every year. Like, this man ain't that, bro.
But I pull it to his stats back up.
It's okay. It's okay.
Terry stats. Do y'all want Pierre Garçon stats?
We already seen him, but you can bring it.
He got almost 40 more games than him, so it ain't gonna look. I mean, it's still better than Terry's stats, but it's comparable. It's comparable.
I mean, Garcon was getting he got 100 catches like once or twice, right?
He went 4 straight years with 100 plus.
Yeah.
Bro, he had
Jay Gruden. They was throwing the ball like shit. Jay Gruden
Bro.
got rid of Alfred Morris and was just throwing the ball.
Look, it said right here, bro. Garcon has a season where he got targeted 181 times. I swear to God, if Terry McLaurin had 181 targets, like, bro, what are we talking about? 181 targets.
He had 113 receptions in 20.
Terry McLaurin had 117 targets in 24. In 23, he had 132 targets. He has not came close. It's over 100 targets, but 181. And what year was that? Let me look at that right quick, because was that the year? Because was Garcon, was he ever the one, or was it always maybe when we got Deshaun Jackson? Maybe he was considered the one, but I felt like we was more excited about D-Jax than him. But obviously Santana was probably still the one in his earliest. Then when we got D-Jax, maybe he was considered the one. So maybe this 2013 year, he had 181 targets. Would you say he was the one that year, or was that still Santana?
I'm trying to remember.
But he had that was the year. That was the year he had 1,300. In 2013, that's when he had 1,300. I could pull up the roster right here though.
2013. Pull up the roster, John.
I know. 2013.
Oh, you about to present one?
No, I was just looking up for myself. I know John computer kind of better, even though he say it's trash, but my jump.
Which year? 2013, 2014?
2013.
If I can remember correctly, I'm just gonna take a guess. What is it? Josh Morgan and Archie Robinson and
that was 2012, 2013.
I remember.
Yeah, Garcon was definitely a number one with feet.
Leonard Hankerson. Damn, I forgot about my man Leonard Hankerson.
Hankerson was on that.
Okay,
same,
so yeah,
that's as he was fizzling out. Oh no, but he was still young. But he only had 30 catches. Damn.
So a point is, all right, if you get Terry, I don't know if in this
Hankerson and Garcon, come on, man.
You get Terry McLaurin 181 targets, bro. Oh my God, he giving you 1,300. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, Garcon got a lot of hitches, slants, curls, comebacks. He ran a few flies, but he had a lot of like intermediate routes.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, what's next?
Yeah, we can close it off on that.
No, I'm saying who do we want to see next, free agent wise?
I mean, I'm honestly to this point, I'm gonna just go position because I'm not gonna say no players because I'm kind of like I'm low key complete. I'm ready for the draft now.
Nope. Nope.
Man, Juan got Chig. He said, "Fuck it."
Yeah, you go too far.
I got who I wanted. Let's go to the draft. Love it. Go ahead.
Look, because I'm thinking from the perspective of us drafting Jeremiah Love. So I'm like, I was in on Rachaad White, but I'm like, clearly they're not in on the running back market right at this very moment. Maybe they're gonna hold out and wait to see how it plans play out or whatever. Because that was my thing too. A lot of these free agents that a lot of people were upset that we weren't getting. I'm like, bro, they don't have a market. They would have been gone, but they're still around for a purpose. So I'm ready for the draft from the perspective of I'm thinking we're gonna get Love. Okay, let me not say that. Also, I'm going with the mindset that Brandon Aiyuk is guaranteed to come here. So that I'm not gonna say that lessens the importance of the receiver, but now it's Aiyuk, Terry, and maybe I'm a Dayami Brown guy. I'm a Hollywood Brown guy. I just want somebody that can stretch the field. So I don't know if Darnell Mooney already got signed, but someone brought him up. He scares me, even though he had 1,000 yards last year. He scares me. But I'm gonna just say position wise, receiver, and of course running back, because we really only have one at this moment. And center, we have not talked about center besides the possibility.
No, we have not.
Yeah, so that I'm gonna start there. Offensive line, interior offensive line, center, and guard is an area of need that we need to address ASAP. Those would be my two, but I don't know who's on the board that's really worth. Or Mekhi Becton is still out there, like he's a massive guy. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, why not? You know what I'm saying? If Chris Paul has priced himself out, or who knows, that may work out for you. But center, we definitely have to look at center. And then I say we need to bring in a receiver. I know John has said that it's a lot of receivers in this draft. But I think we need to seriously look at that and maybe possibly later on another running back that can spell whomever the starter is going to be.
Go ahead, Kyber.
I'd say you got to bring in another receiver, whether it's through the draft or through free agency. I'm not going to list names. We did that earlier in the show. I would agree center at this rate because I don't think we can. We could get away with Alec Grady for the season.
No, we can't.
But I'm not. Yeah, it's not going to be pretty. So I would say if you can't go get maybe Lloyd Cushenberry as like a bandage, I'd go draft one. I like some of these centers in the draft, whether it's Sam Hecht out of Kansas State, my guy Jake Slaughter from Florida, whether it's Logan Jones in Iowa, Pat Coogan in Indiana. Like there are some good centers in this draft that you can just let marinate for a couple of games behind Alec Grady and go, all right, go ahead. And I wouldn't have any qualms against it. If we're gonna lock in Jeremiah Love at 7, which I have no problem, nothing against, then I think we're kind of good. We probably should bring another running back just for the depth. Whether you bring back McNichols, whether you go out and get Rashard White, whether you go out and get someone else, who knows? Center, receiver. Honestly, because of this draft class, and I like a couple of them, I'd say corner. Go get yourself a young back, a young 4 or 5. Sit behind Robertson, sit behind Amos, sit behind Mikey. Let him cook, let him develop in camp. Yeah, center, receiver, back, corner.
Yeah, I say one. We definitely, just to say a different position. I say we still need another linebacker. Just to kind of add in the mix. I don't know. Like, are you just going with Chenal? Is he going to be the middle linebacker along with McGee? Like, do you bring Bobby back to have that leadership? We talked about the other day with Candy. Like, if Bobby does come back, she would expect it to not be an eliminated role. You know what I mean? So do you imagine a scenario where he does come back? He may be used differently, but still on the field. He's just one of those guys that's just that smart, and you just look at that. So I'm not totally against not bringing Bobby back now that I kind of like sat and thought about that, but I definitely would want it to be in a different capacity as far as how he's used. Now, outside of the linebacker, I would definitely say we definitely got to get the receiver. I've been saying either Aiyuk, and it started out Aiyuk Evans, Aiyuk Reek. Now I'm kind of like Aiyuk Diami, and kind of see how that play out. Everybody asking about Aiyuk Jennings or Aiyuk Deebo.
Why do y'all like Aiyuk Diami? Like, go ahead, finish your point though.
Because Diami stretches the
field. You need somebody to stretch the field where Aiyuk can do everything else. So he's just not your only burner, or just
y'all watch the games.
No, when we say stretch the field, that doesn't mean like you can just running the route and making the defender have to defend you because of your speed. The threat of your speed is stretching the field.
I could have sworn
most receivers in this league, they're running 4-4, 4-3, 4-4. Like you're stretching the field. Terry stretches the field. Like y'all keep keying in on Diami, like he is. I digress.
We're keying on Diami because we're saying offensively we still need somebody that's a deep threat. We need a realistic deep threat. He only made a handful of plays here. Every single play he made was a fucking bomb. Like he burnt the corner. And
in 4 years he was here, he had 4 fucking bombs.
So we're talking. I only look at the last year with Diami. I'm off the other 3 years.
Yeah, and that's
it shouldn't
point
count.
too.
Like you would a whole new regime.
Last year, he did nothing. And y'all keep talking about
he didn't have 5.
The greatest fucking quarterback to man when he came out of the fucking draft What are you talking about?
He not better than 5.
Trevor Love ain't no fucking slouch.
He
Wait, you
not
say
better
he-
than
Trevor
5. He ain't 5, and he ain't this
Trevor Lawrence.
offense. It ain't this offense. Trevor
He
Love, he
ain't
got
5.
love
Just
all.
say, we're talking about
He got love all
realistic
the time.
options.
Yeah.
Realistic
He ain't
options right
fast.
now is Deami. Is one of
Diami
them.
wouldn't be a realistic to be.
The Army was a realistic option 3 weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
Why
All
not?
right.
All that.
I don't know why you hating on Deami though. Like, what's up?
Ass, bro. Niggas ass,
How?
bro.
He finally got his opportunity in the final year of his rookie contract.
Playoff Diami was better. I give him that. Can't take that away from him. But overall, I seen this movie too many times with Diami Brown. That motherfucker don't get open for all that speed.
I mean,
you
he
ain't
still got to
open.
get. He still got to get through camp, Reedie.
He was known as a one-trick pony coming out of UNC. And we're literally talking about him. Literally, I'm not telling you he's a route runner. I'm literally saying we want speed next to Terry McLaurin and or Brandon Aiyuk. Out of all of the options left,
ran a few of the reverses, Reedie.
That could stretch. Deami threw a bomb, and who dropped it? Who dropped that? Who dropped that? No, it was Alameda.
Who's left on the market? And who's left on the market? And possibly somebody in the draft. Y'all saying the best option right now is Deami.
So who's a better?
No, he's not the best option.
Not the best.
He's just realistic.
He's more realistic. But okay, so you think in a situation where you get Deami or Keenan Allen, you want Keenan Allen?
I mean, not for the reasons that y'all are saying, but for just an overall better, like probably going to contribute a little bit more, I would take Keenan Allen. But as far as the speed aspect of it, hell no. Deami, hell no. I would not take Keenan Allen over Deami. As far as if you trying to just push.
So you agree, but you agree we
I agree he has speed.
No. I'm saying you agree that we need somebody to stretch the field.
Yeah, I'm saying like I mean, why is I don't know. People just want to say something ain't real. Yeah, I guess Deami is gonna have to be the one, man.
We can go Hollywood Brown.
Yeah, you want Hollywood?
That's a former first round pick right there. You can go.
Better than Deami though, but I mean,
I would
argue they're the same player.
I'm sold.
They're the same player.
I would argue.
I would argue Hollywood is
they're similar,
slightly better.
I will argue that he's better than Deami Brown for the simple fact that not only is he a first round pick, but the 2 years he spent, it was 2 years in Kansas City. The first year he was hurt, so majority of the time
he didn't
really get to play. And then this year he's back, but fucking Patrick Mahomes get hurt and Kansas City was ass that whole year. That's an interesting one. I really feel like if he would have had 17 games with Patrick Mahomes, he would have produced a major. So that's a name. If there's somebody I would want more than Deami Brown, it's Hollywood Brown, and it's probably not even close because this is a former first round pick we're talking about. Deami Brown was a fucking third round pick at the end of the day. So,
and all the KC receivers are like the same, sub 6 foot, all ran a 4.35 or less, and all can just run down the field. Some of them can't catch, but that's they just need his speed.
Keenan Allen is somebody that would have been interesting a year ago, maybe. But we don't have no speed if we was to get him. Besides Terry McLaurin, and again, you don't view Terry as this just burner, right? So hell no, I don't want Keenan Allen. The only vet receiver that I wanted was Mike Evans, and after I seen what he got from San Francisco, I was tripping. I thought we was gonna be able to get him on a 1 year deal or something 2 year. Hell nah, he said
3 for 60.
But I feel like so hear me out. So I feel like if we're making an argument that y'all per Z and Z sources, Brandon Aiyuk is a lock here. You got Terry McLaurin, you get Brandon Aiyuk, right? So if you pair him with a Aiyuk has speed, right? Or am I tripping?
Yes.
He had
speed and route running.
Yeah.
All right. So that's two fast guys right there. It doesn't necessarily really matter. You don't necessarily have to have a burner because you just got the tight end that's stretching the field down the middle or wherever. He ran 4.5, and that's not blazing, but he's fast for his size.
Luke is relatively fast if he comes off.
Luke is relatively fast, so you don't necessarily have to have that And Diami is not blazing. I think Diami's like 4'4". He wasn't no 4'3" guy.
Let me look.
He's 4'4", 4'5".
Diami. Spell Diami, damn it. Ami Brown.
UYAMI.
Yep. I was yelling at Google again. Looked like an old bastard. Diami Brown, 40-yard dash. Diami Brown wearing a 4.44 to 4.45.
Exactly. No fucking burner.
Hollywood.
Like
Hollywood ran a 4.27.
Yeah, that's a burner.
Luke
ran like a 4.4. 4.4 or 4.5.
Lucas McCaffrey ran a 4.46.
Faster than Diami.
It's on par.
Yeah, so my whole point is like it don't necessarily the Diami argument doesn't carry no fucking weight. None whatsoever for the reasons to bring him here. Because he's gonna stretch the field. So other motherfuckers that can stretch the field.
Honestly, this is a good receiver class if you want someone fast. Brennan Thompson, 4.26. There was a 4.28, a 4.3, a 4.31 at 6'5", a 4.34 at 6'4", 4.35, and y'all's guys Zachariah Branch, a 4.35, and Eric Rivers, a 4.36, and DeJon Stribling, a 4.37, and Chris Brazzell, a 4.4. My guy Skylar Bell. Like there are receivers with size paws that can run fast as well if we want to go get them. Like Jeff Caldwell's 6'5" and ran a 4.35.
Who?
Jeff Caldwell, yeah.
Oh, you signed him over Diami?
Right. Jalen Lane ran a 4.3. Jalen Lane ran a 4.3. Like we talking about bringing Diami.
Jeff Caldwell, you'll sign him over Diami?
I would draft him over bringing in Diami. 6'5", he ran a 4.31.
I know I'm not tripping. Like in my mind, I'm thinking like, what? Like what are y'all talking about? Like Diami, like out of all people, him.
Diami cool. I wouldn't go run. Like there's a reason why he hasn't been signed yet.
Yeah.
If there was a market, he'd be signed. If there was a market for Chris Paul, he'd be signed. It took Hendrickson until day 3 to get signed, for God's sake. So Diami might be a guy who he don't get signed until April.
I mean, I don't know why. I don't know why at this point in time, like I get that Juan's point he made about, Tyreek Hill probably isn't going to come in until June because of the injury and things of that nature. But like, why? I mean, I don't know. I wouldn't be out on him. Like he still has a lot to offer.
What's crazy is
the same thing as Max Crosby. He's not going to be fucking available until June. So like, what's the difference?
Yeah, that's true. What's crazy is everyone, like all the reports coming out today was Aiyuk was going to be released today. He ain't been released yet.
Exactly.
It's just whenever
it's a formality, but
it's whenever, but it's just funny. Everyone's like, oh,
sincerely hope that this is a fucking lock. Like Z is reporting, according to Z's sources.
Stephen A. Smith.
Z got source.
According to his sources, this is a lock. He's guaranteeing it.
Stephen A. Smith. Yeah.
I mean, I hope this happens. Oh, trust and believe. Because if Brandon Aiyuk does not sign with the Washington Commanders, oh my God,
this fan base is gonna be livid.
I'm gonna go ape shit on the next pod after he signs with somebody else. Because he's on this lock shit.
I'm gonna say I told you so.
This fan base is going to be in shambles.
Oh man, I can't wait.
Shit, 2 hours on that.
So Z, did you give up on Bill?
Fuck no.
Oh, so Jeremiah
Love and Bill. This is what we talking about. What are you talking about? Giving up on Bill? No.
Bring back C-Rob, man. I don't care if he signed a tweet.
Trying to get our Sonic and Knuckles over here.
Oh man.
But realistically, so White is the only other back that you guys want. I feel like there's like similar, like Bill and him is similar.
Let me look at the free agent list.
Depressed because I think the Titans are going to take Love at 4. Still wouldn't be upset with Nouns though. Don't be depressed, man. It's just unfortunate. They're the only threat, literally.
Yep. It's the
They're
draft.
the only threat. And Brian Dable, bald head ass, probably gonna take him. He gonna tell. And damn, they whole staff bald headed.
It's a fact though.
Brian Dable gonna tell Robert Saleh, "Give me Jeremiah Love," and damn it,
Jeremiah Love,
he gonna
Wan'Dale
look
Robinson,
sweet.
Cam Ward.
He gonna look sweet in them colors though. That'd be tough.
I gotta see what the uniform. New uniform should look good too.
Is he gonna look sweet here? Nah, I'm already thinking about his jersey number, but like,
if he wears the photo of Bill and Love in the Super Bowl throwback jersey, I was like, I mean, that's all we needed.
I don't think 4 gonna look sweet though. I ain't gonna lie.
Well, Luvu's got 4.
Jeremiah
Love
has
like 1.
Give Love 1.
I'm about to say Jay Love might wear 1.
I like 9. Who got 9? Oh, Sammy Ball.
6.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
It's Sammy Ball.
Could be 6.
6?
Could be 2. Could be 2.
Like we already
22 and 2
in Tennessee.
Who wears 7?
Okay, give him 5.
Who wears
Joe
7? Nobody wears 7, right?
Joe Theismann, it's no more, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So.
Yep.
I mean, y'all
just gonna glaze over what I just said.
I ain't hear what you said.
I heard that. J Love 5.
Oh yeah,
that was some bullshit. So of course we ain't hear that.
That was
hey,
God knew. God knew.
Bro. God knew.
God knew.
Salah 2 defensive mind. I hope so, Asia. I hope so.
He is.
I hope so. Because that's literally the only threat, bro. Like if he gets
the
past
only one.
But he got Dayball in now. I'm sure he had to. I'm sure he got to have an ear.
Yeah, but I don't think running back is a who they got Pollard.
Pollard Spears.
Najee Spears. Yeah, that's a solid. Down
Yeah, because the remaining free agent running backs right now, it's Joe Mixon, Najee Harris, Austin Eckler, I think Z's Guy and Gibby, Nick Chubb, Dario Ogunbowale. I don't. Travis. I got some. Trav Homer.
A little minute.
More of the story. It ain't no good shit left.
Nah, Raheem Mostert. Nah. Dylan, nah. McDaniels, White. If you want to bring out B-Rob,
it's gonna be Bill, J Mac, and J Love.
Mm-hmm.
They love Jeremy McNichols and
Con reported that they love Jeremy.
Yeah, bro, it's obvious, bro. Like they love J Mac, fool. And I can't even be mad at it because every time J Mac get in the game on them 3rd and 36s, he somehow breaks 17 tackles,
37 yards,
or blocks to save his life.
I think for a cheap pack, I think you go J Mac, but I feel like we got to get better.
I think they're presuming.
Do you grab Love and get a Rashad while you got Bill? I don't see that happening.
No, because
that's why I don't see that either.
Yeah, like Reedie said, they kind of similar. Because I'm big on Bill potentially being, if they say we don't go Jeremiah Love, I can see the potential of Bill being an every down back. But something I feel like with everybody that believes that, they are overlooking the fact that he is a damn good pass catcher, bro. Like he can run routes. He got good hands.
Love?
Like no, Bill. Like looking at his looking at his New Mexico tape, bro. They was using him like he was a fucking receiver. So like they
talking about,
So
what was Cliff on?
Some bullshit.
I just don't think he liked them, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Cause it's like, all right, you trying to make a point, he can't block, he can't pass, but well, how else do you expect for him to learn?
Yeah,
as a rookie, by having him on the sideline, and Austin Eckler's hurt by that time, so it ain't like you got a vet that can go in and show it. Besides J Mac,
besides J Mac,
so it's like
all the other guys.
Yeah, I don't know what his issue was, but like I said, it could just be talk at this point because we haven't seen shit. But David Blau seems to believe Bill can be an RB1. So
per sources close to Reedie and Z, that's why Cliff ain't here.
Yeah, I heard it with my own 2 ears. Sources close to Reedie and Z, I can confirm that one.
Y'all care to spill y'all sources?
No, it was on the pod over there. Go check it out. We get our views up.
Okay.
Respect.
I like that. I was just testing y'all. I was gonna see if y'all was gonna be.
It's marketing.
It's on the pod. It was said. Got to read between
Monday command.
exact words. Her exact words is you got to use your context clues.
Yeah.
I think it was class.
But
But
that's all we got, fellas.
We've been going 2 hours strong.
I like that 7 o'clock start. I don't know. I know that part can't be consistent, but damn, that felt good. Pause. I couldn't even get the pause out my lips. I was already
Holy shit! Hey yo, 7 is crazy, bro.
Oh, my lips is crazy.
I was already about to say pause. Y'all just geek. Man,
you ain't say it fast enough.
It's because he got energy. Nobody asleep by now, so he got energy to catch these.
I like that little soft tone light. Z, I'm digging that little setup.
Respect. I appreciate it.
The quality looking a little yellow as shit over there, but
go ahead.
He decided to wear yellow shirt on the pod. Big Bird looking at it.
Go ahead.
His
Southside, baby.
All right, but that's all
I
we got.
was about to say I can't confirm, but that's cap.
Go ahead. Pure cap.
That's cap.
The only thing we didn't touch on, but we were debating if we even talk about it, is the new stadium.
Pause. Don't you got a sweatsuit that I got? I got some over there.
Quarter zip.
Oh yeah, I respect. All right.
Come on, John, make it quick, bro. I gotta go to the bathroom, fool. Hurry up.
You know you drink a gallon a day.
You really do.
Say that stadium shit for next week.
Yeah, but I ain't gonna lie to the Commanders media team. They was on one today with their little comebacks and shit. They was whoever was supposed to
Mm-hmm.
did well with them.
They started yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
They said something slick yesterday. What did they say? It was something they tweeted yesterday. I was laughing at.
I don't know.
Hey, you already know who they got. Somebody 23, 22 years old running the media team, the media intern. So they hip.
Hey, Juan, you scared the shit out of me. You looking down at your phone? I thought you was gonna say they got somebody. And
nah, shit. Let me go. I'm
definitely refreshing my timeline right now.
Yeah.
Let me go ask my inside source right quick. Hold on. My inside source right quick. Hold on. See what they talking about.
It seemed like 10 o'clock at night. After 10 o'clock at night, ain't no signs these last few days.
Right?
You got cutoff time now.
What's good, Pedro? Shout out my man Pedro.
What up?
All right, I gotta use the bathroom. I ain't gonna lie.
Go ahead.
My bad, y'all. On the IG side, I ain't really addressed a lot of y'all questions. I'm running it up over here too.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. I'm about to break it, fool. So I'm gonna just
wait. Use the bathroom. Use the bathroom.
Nah. It's one of them situations. If you feel what I'm trying to say, hear me.
Wow.
Now this looks sweet though. I can't even. At nighttime, it's gonna look even better. All right, John, break it down. No, let the Washingtonians break it down. Go ahead, one of y'all.
All right, cool. Break it down.
I mean, the renders look good. I mean, it was perfect timing when they dropped it right after Chig and
while we got y'all
Cross signed. It was like perfect timing. But while y'all focus on this, we just going to drop.
John, what happened?
We just going to sit this right here. But I think it looks sweet. They said there's going to be some changes and stuff like that. I want to see what they do with that. Like, how, that are they going to put a bridge or something there for people to cross to get to the metro, or how is that going to work out? Like, that's what I'm curious to. I want to see that parts of it. How it all comes together. But
it's gonna be a mile-long tailgate at this rate.
It's not gonna really be tailgates though. It's gonna be limited. Super.
I wonder what them week 1 tickets gonna hit on.
Band.
Hey, waxing. I'm gonna give us a what I say. That's a good exercise to do, Reedie. You brought that up. When Buffalo tickets go on sale, I'm gonna try to compare. This their inaugural season, so we can kind of get an idea.
Tennessee get a new stadium this year too, right?
I think there's gonna
next
be
year.
Next year.
Yeah.
So yeah, we got a couple, case studies that we can look at.
But I'm already knowing this. They gonna be taxing out the gate.
Oh, it's gonna be expensive.
It look good though, bro. I'm rocking with it. I mean, it's we can't really say much because it's fake. Once we see it IRL, like then it's gonna be
especially like that traffic, like that's beside the stadium, like and damn well them little ass bit of cars ain't gonna be right. It's already congested.
Nah, this the jaw dropping thing for me right here, because I used to, before I started going, because growing up I never really went to games as much as I do now. So like I used to be in awe anytime I saw FedEx in real life. I'm getting that feeling right there. This is kind of like this cool as shit. Like damn, like I'm
in awe every time I walk through the seats and see the field. Like every single time, it's just
it's surreal for sure.
That Green Bay one was crazy too.
When I went to the Wizards game, I didn't get that feeling though. So I don't know.
I don't know how accurate this is, but that was 5 hours ago. So I wonder where our cap space is like right now, because it was 5 hours ago. It was reported by FanDuel that the Commanders got 76.4.
Yep.
The Giants had around close to 11. The Eagles had 10.5, and the Cowboys had -4 million.
And that was before
we never got the real number. Well, once they extended Tunsil's deal, we never got to see.
Gave us some more. Yeah.
I'm about to
the number. Yeah.
I would say after the Scott and Chig signing, that probably puts us around the $50 million mark. So we still got money.
That's still good utilization of money.
We still got plenty of money, because a lot of this stuff they were putting in guarantees like right now, or big signing bonus, like the Chase on one. It's upwards of 12, but it's really a base of 11, guarantee of 10. But it's like a roster bonus of 30,000, a signing bonus of like, a couple $100,000. The Chenal deal is like only 12 million guaranteed, so you only have them for $4 million a year. Like they broke these contracts up perfectly this offseason.
Yeah.
But that should be everything. Right? Actually, that's everything officially now. 2 hours and 15 minutes in, we touched on everything now.
Yeah.
I ain't touched on everything. I don't know what you're talking about, John.
What you mean?
I ain't touched on nothing.
We ain't touch on nothing?
It was a little joke. Never mind.
What you do? Okay. No. Oh well. Anyways, if y'all have not already, hit that subscribe button here on the Burgundy Breakdown road to, I believe, 300 subscribe. What?
No, I'm saying hit that subscribe button.
Oh yeah, hit the subscribe button. Let me pull it up. I think we're on the road to 300 subs here on the Burgundy Breakdowns channel. So y'all hit that subscribe. We are 244. Yeah, on the road to 300. So hit it. We're trying to grow this channel individually, so we can put all the videos on this side and get this show monetized on top of all of our own journeys. At Reedie and Z, at Ball and Burgundy Podcast, at Juan Talking Sports. Y'all, I mean, I'm on the road to 1,000. We had 989 right now. I need 11 of y'all to get me to 1,000 so I can make my 1 cent per video monetization.
Get my man to 1K. He just need 9 more subs.
Right now, I know it's 9 of y'all that's not following the Ball and the Burgundy
Podcast.
I know y'all not following us, so please go over there to his channel right now. John, put it in the comments right now with the link, so there's no excuses. Whoever's in here, or if you're on, and I'll copy it. I'll put it in a Reedie and Z link. Or if you're on Juan's side, go over and please sub John up to 1,000 subscribers.
Get my man Ball in the Burgundy.
Try and get to 1,000. Try and make my 1 cent per video monetization. That's all it's gonna be. That's all it's gonna be is 1 cent. I'll make.
Yours truly, Reedie and Z. Go follow us on Instagram at Reedie and Z for your #1 source of Commanders content and updates. I know it's all of y'all that's on the Instagram side. 100,000 people that be looking at these videos that we put up daily and whatever hits that we get in. Please go sub up John. Please sub up Juan Gotti. And please sub up Reedie and Z and the Burgundy Breakdown on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? We're providing we're providing this on Instagram for you guys, but at some point we're going to stop, and you're going to have to get it over here on the YouTube side. So please take time and go to the bio at the top of our bio in a link tree, and all our links are there on the Reedie and Z side. And go to the Burgundy Breakdown. You can find that on our page as well. And go there and sub up the Burgundy Breakdown, man. Please help us.
We trying to grow our channels every day. One video at a time, one post at a time, one reel at a time, one sub at a time. But hey,
that's the bet. Well, that's it. That's Reedie. I'm Z. There's John. Where's Juan?
Brick. He had to take care of Brick. Man, that's his words.
That is his words. Verbatim.
Yeah, that's what I said. I was like, Brick. And then he told us something. Now he's talking about that Reedie. Talking about it. I'm like, what?
Like, come on, bro.
It's cool though. But yeah, see y'all next Wednesday, man. Burgundy. I'm sure the Burgundy Breakdown signing out.
We gone.